Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. Thank you for joining me today. It's Friday. I hope everyone had a good week, and I hope everyone has a good weekend. Magkape muna tayo, guys. Because it's sort of early where I am. Let's give people a chance to come in. Hey, Ate Eve, good morning. Let me pop out this chat. I woke up this morning, Ate Eve. Naka-live si Loisy. Hindi ko alam kung naka-live pa rin siya since last night. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a glitch. I'm not sure. But there was a lot of people on her live stream. So I'm not sure kung naka-live pa rin siya. But okay. Yeah, cheers as well. Oh my God. Pumasok ako kagabi. I was there and I said, you guys go on because matutulog na ako nun. I was like, it was my bedtime. And then I woke up, parang naalipungatan ako, sabi ko, sandali lang. Naka-live pa rin ba itong mga to? So, hello, Ami. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let me go ahead and share this live. All right. Hello, Carrie Bells. Maraming salamat sa pag-join. Relax muna tayo, guys. Breakfast pag may time. Kain po tayo. Ano lang ako, toast and a little butter, a little konting reduced sugar strawberry preserve. Yun ba yung giveaway niya? I didn't stay too long at her live stream. Pero nag-umpisa siya kagabi. Sabi ko, bakit si Nerilyn ang host? Bakit wala si Luisy? The return of the comeback. Hindi naman. ano lang, di ba? Dahil may mga nakausap ako. First of all, hindi ko alam kung yung sumweldo sa YT nagkaroon ng delay yung pagbabayad ni Lolo, but parang may nakita ako, may nakatanggap, tapos merong lumapit sa akin nagtatanong kahapon na hindi pa raw niya nakukuha yung message ng ano. Ang mahirap kasi kailangan ipaalala pala sa lahat ulit na 'di ba mawawala na nga itong Western Union. And ngayon hindi pa nag-a-announce si AdSense kung kailan mawawala yung Western Union, pero ang sabi nila from the last announcement, ang sabi po ni YT na early 2021. So it's still early 2021. I think within the next baka din nagkaroon ng delay dahil po nga sa pandemic. So baka inano muna nila dahil siyempre maraming mahihirapan na tumanggap ng pera kung Western Union man ang ginagamit, pero yung huling notification niya regarding Western Union was early 2021, mawawala na. So ipagkalat na lang natin na kailangan natin ng ibang sa Pilipinas, 'di ba, kailangan talaga ng bank account. Kaya kailangan ayusin bago huli ang lahat. Yeah, pero wala pang official announcement na magi-end na yung West. Yeah, they did announce it, pero ang sabi lang nila was early 2021. There wasn't wala pong specific date. Pero yun nga, tama yun. Kailangan po nating kung Western Union ng pagtanggap natin ang nakaset up, kailangan nating magpalit, kailangan nating ayusin yung bangko para tuloy-tuloy lang yung sweldo. Good morning, JV Lapla. Maraming salamat at naka-join ka. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. Looking ahead to the weekend. I don't know, for some reason dito sa California, medyo parang malulam. It's been cloudy for like the past couple of days. Kaya it's weird. It's sort of strange. Yeah. Pero pag-uusapan natin today. Just as I mentioned dun sa aking note kahapon, wala yung Western payment method sa AdSense, kuya, bank and check payment po. Pero yung mga wala nga. Hindi ka na as of yung announcement nila, Kerry Bells, as of yung announcement nila last year or whenever that was. Yeah, I think it was last year sometime. Or 2 years ago, longer than that. Basta matagal na nilang in-announce. Pag ikaw ay bagong monetized, you will not have the option of choosing yung Western Union nga. Halimbawa, let's say na monetize ka today, hindi mo talaga makikita yung Western Union. Pero yung mga nakaset up na Western Union, nandun pa rin yung option nila or naka-indicate pa din sa AdSense na babayaran sila through Western Union. Hindi pa rin tinatanggal yun. So obviously, oras na matanggal yun ay obviously hindi sila magbabayad sa Western Union. Pero yun kailangan na talagang ayusin. Okay. Dahil may lumapit nga sa akin na nagtatanong, another person asking about Western Union. Pinakita niya sa akin yung AdSense niya. Nakakabit pa, naka rin doon, naka-indicate pa rin na yung payment was gonna go through Western Union. So, who knows? Milay TV. Hello to you. Maraming salamat at nandito kayo, guys. And I hope we're not gonna hindi ito masyadong mahaba. I'm actually very busy today. But I just want to get this conversation going dahil hindi lang naman ako, nangyari na sa akin to in the past. I'm not saying it's happening to me now, pero marami na ako nakakausap, and I think meron na ring mga diskusyon around this na, di ba, minsan nagkakaroon tayo like writers, di ba, we're creators, and siyempre gumagawa tayo ng content para sa YouTube, and once in a while, 'di ba? Especially pagka yung ginagawa natin pare-pareho, paulit-ulit. I don't wanna say pare-pareho, pero paulit-ulit. Gumagawa tayo ng video, nag-e-edit tayo, nag-upload. Magawa tayo ng video, nag-e-edit tayo, nag-upload. 'Di ba? Parang nagiging ano siya, 'di ba? Nagiging part ng routine natin. As with any routine, ang routine po ay nakakapagod at minsan nawawala ng gana ang isang tao. At o kaya nagkakaroon ng parang writer's block or sabihin na natin creator's block, di ba? At nagkakaroon ng struggle ang isang creator or writer or author or whoever, di ba? To come up with something, to come up with ideas, to come up with things to do or new things to do, di ba? Minsan kasi, yun nga, sabi ko, nakakapagod po yung paulit-ulit na paggawa. Halimbawa, nagluluto. Gagawin ko na example yung sarili ko dahil yun naman ang ano ko yun naman ang pinagagawa ko for the past 3 years. Halimbawa, di ba, paulit-ulit. Hindi naman pare-parehong, of course, hindi naman pare-parehong recipe, hindi naman pare-parehong mga putahe. Pero I think everyone understands, di ba? Kung tayo ay gumagawa ng paulit-ulit, nakakasawa. Paulit-ulit, nakakapagod. And the end result is some sort of a creator's block or a writer's block na parang hindi tayo makagalaw. Like, either, hindi naman, ayoko namang sabihin tinatamad, di ba? I'm not that type of person na tinatamad ako or anything like that. Pero parang, yun nga, parang nagsawa ka na, ito na naman, gagawin ko na naman to, ganun. So, yung process na yun. Kaya napaka-importante po sa YouTube. And this is natural po 'yon, natural po na mangyari sa isang tao 'yon. Kung if it doesn't happen to you, it will. It's just a matter of time. Namamlansya. Sige lang. Maraming salamat sa mga naka-background. Nawawala ng idea. Well, hindi naman dahil ako ang dami kong idea. And minsan naman ang dami kong idea na parang ano bang gagawin ko? Ano bang uunahin ko? So how do you organize your thoughts? How do you organize? First, ang gusto kong pag-usapan is how do you get out of yung mindset na yun, or how do you overcome yung block na yun sa unang-una, 'di ba? How to overcome the block. Take a break. Wala namang nagsabi na pag ikaw ay may ginagawa, and sabihin na natin kung ikaw ay isang creator, nakita na natin 'yan, 'di ba? At least for me, nakita ko na 'yan sa iba't ibang creator. Maging malaki man sila, maliit na channel, malaking channel, maraming milyon na subscribers. People will take a break. Just like work, 'di ba? Halimbawa nagtatrabaho tayo, kahit halimbawa kung nasa bahay ka lang, 'di ba? Kailangan mo ng change of scenery, change of pace. Dahil nga yun nga yung paulit-ulit na ginagawa mo, nakakaano din, 'di ba? Nakakadagdag sa stress. At tapos yung stress na yun hindi mo napapansin. So, as time goes on, kung paulit-ulit yung ginagawa mo, nag-accumulate po yung stress na yon, and it will manifest itself in other ways, 'di ba? Kung ano man yung mainit ang ulo mo, ganun, and or basta biglang katamarin ka na lang, ayaw mong gumalaw. The same thing with YouTube. The same thing with us creators. And there is yung di ka suportado ng family. Well, luckily for me, and I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for anyone else or any other creators, di ba? Nandun, walang problema yung suporta, and everybody is, pagka natutuwa nga sila when they, especially pag involved sila dun sa projects ko. But that's beside the point. Let's take yung isang example nga, halimbawa me, di ba? Naapektuhan din yung isang channel ko, 'di ba? Sabi ko pa, uumpisahan ko yung isang channel na yung Cycling A1C. And by the way, meron na ako mga content para doon. Kailangan ko na lang i-edit. Pero yung process of editing, basta yung process of creating, 'di ba? Nag-shoot na ako ng video, pwede ko nang i-edit. napakarami kong idea. So I guess nagkakaroon ako ng block na I've never felt before, na parang napakarami kong iniisip. Ano kaya ang gagawin ko? Ano kaya, maybe napakatagal ko na sa or 3 taon na rin ako sa YT. Maybe maybe matagal na ako. Sa sobrang tagal ko na, well, hindi naman talaga matagal. Pero sa sobrang um, yung proseso ng pag-iisip ko sa YouTube ay pare-pareho. Parang hindi ako makawala dun sa pattern ng pag-iisip ko dun sa Foodie A1C. Dahil pagka nag-iba ka ng channel o kaya nag-iba ka ng niche, syempre iisipin mo ulit panibago na naman to. Paano kung gagawin? Paano kung ano ang pinakamagandang paraan para maintindihan ako ng manunood ng video na to? So, parang mag-uumpisa, not really starting from scratch, pero yung process ang panibagong proseso na naman. So, nakaka-stress. How I wish. Ano ang rason, Ate Eve, na hindi pagsuporta? Maraming negative sa mundo. Yeah, ayoko namang and that's the truth, 'di ba? Merong mga tao na lalo na pagka halimbawa sinabi mo, ginawa mong seryoso, nagba-vlog ka, ganun. Maraming hindi nakakaintindi. Number one, maraming hindi nakakaintindi. As much as YouTube, 'di ba, is very very popular, hindi nila naiintindihan lang nila yung palabas na manonood kami ng YouTube, panonoorin namin si ganyan. Pero yung paggawa ng video and what is involved, maraming hindi nakakaintindi, especially if you're not a creator, or tapos halimbawa, ayan, sinasabi ni Kebel na hindi sumusuporta sa kanya, whatever it may be, whatever the reason may be. Hindi ba? I think it's more na hindi ka naiintindihan. Bakit ka nag-umpisa ng ganyan? Di ba, sa iniisip ng mga tao, wala ka namang, and syempre, coming from a creator like me, lahat tayo merong kwento sa buhay. Lahat tayo merong kwento na pwede nating i-share sa buong mundo. And yung process of sharing, our ideas is what, either makes us or breaks us. Or what our audience will like. Pero ang napansin ko, and this is true, hindi lang sa mga Pilipino, marami talagang hindi nakakaintindi. How much time it takes, how much effort it takes, how much dedication it takes to be a content creator. Akala nila ganun lang. Di ba sasabihin ng marami na madali lang yan, ganun. And I think lalo na yung mga baguhan sa YouTube na pumapasok, had this idea na, kaya ko yan, kaya kong gawin yan. But once they sit down, madali ang madaling parte yung pag-film, I think. Unless hindi ka sanay tumingin sa camera, I think the process of filming something, filming yourself, not necessarily yourself, dahil maraming mga channel na they don't even show their face, so they film what they do. So I think that part is the easiest part. The hardest part, in my opinion, in my humble opinion lang naman, about YouTube, is trying to create a story na magko-connect dun sa mga manunood sa atin. Diba? So kailangan nating isipin yun is, we need to have a story. We need to make sense doon sa mga manunood ng palabas natin. Dahil if it doesn't make sense to them, it doesn't convey or touch something, or feel a need, di ba? Kaya nga meron mas maraming channel na nagkakaroon sila ng success. They have more success on YouTube because they have a niche. And having that niche allows them to connect sa mga audience nila dahil it fulfills a need, di ba? Whatever niche it would be. It could be gaming, like Jan Calandian is here, di ba? It could be TikTok, entertainment, and so on and so forth. Thank you, John. Kumusta na, Mamsh? Anong meron dito ngayon? Overcoming And I think relate ka dito. In one way or another, Mamsh, is overcoming sort of a yung writer's block or a creator's block. Ako naman, I don't think it's a block more than it is a um, paralysis by analysis. Yung bang marami akong masyadong idea na hindi ko na alam kung paano siyang i-organize. And I think part of my problem is um, especially sa Foodie A1C. Wala akong, dahil minsan may nakikita tayong mga creators, right? And they talk about their strategies, blah, 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 blah. Sasabihin nila, may script ako, sinusulat ko lahat, I plan my stuff out. And that's not me. At least when it comes to YouTube. Ako po, pagka ako po ay may idea, usually yung idea na yun stays in my head. Kahit yung filming. And parang I became para sa akin lang, para sa channel, I became a master of organization in my head. I'm not the type of creator to write things down. Pagka mahaba na yung halimbawa, if it's a project, like yung malaking project talaga, like yung Korean barbecue na ginawa ko, I had to plan that out. I actually had to write stuff down. Dahil paying that was a paying gig. Yun po ay sponsored. At kailangan medyo plakado yung approach natin. So in that regard, yes, I can do that. But hindi po natural na lumalabas. Pagka gumawa po ako ng script, pag sinulat ko lahat, parang hindi natural dahil I'm not an actor. I can't read from a script. Mas gusto ko po yung ganito, yung nagsasalita ako, tapos nagkakaroon yung mga idea ko, ikino-communicate ko lang sa audience. And, good as it may be or bad, diba, that's the way I am. That's the way I feel, how I do things. That's the way I operate. And, good or bad, right? Good or bad. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should write things down. Maybe I should be more organized in other ways. Kailangan isulat ko, kailangan gumawa. Maybe ganun. Baka kailangan matutuhan ko yung prosesong ganun. But that's, hindi natural para sa akin. And if it's not natural for you or me, lalabas po sa palabas natin na halatang katulad ng hindi ko alam kung yung mga anak ko gano'n, nanonood sila ng mga, di ba maraming mga YouTubers ngayon, yung mga bata, di ba, tapos may grupo sila, umaano naman sila, malaki yung mga channel, di ba, maraming example dyan, David Dobrik, and basta yung mga bata-bata pa na mga ngayon. Usually grupo sila, di ba? They're a group of friends making videos, having fun, but all of that is scripted. Lahat po yun is scripted. Halata naman mahalata mo talaga. I'm not that type of person. I'm more of a natural, I like to deliver my message naturally, for better or worse, di ba? Again, baka hindi yun ang gusto ng audience ko. Maybe I need to learn that. Dahil pag ako ay nagsulat na yung iba po yung personality ko as a writer and iba yung personality ko as a person in front of a camera. Napansin ko na po yun. Hindi ko alam kung napuntahan nyo na yung aking Foodie A1C blog, foodieA1C.com. Marami akong sinulat doon. Makikita nyo doon na yung approach ko sa pagsusulat is very methodical. Pero yung approach ko, kung napanood nyo na yung mga video ko, halimbawa nagluluto ako, nasa labas ako, it's very spontaneous. It's not, hindi siya planado. Kung ano lang yung, halimbawa, nagluto ako, obviously may mga steps ng pagluluto. Kailangan ko sundin yun. Pero kung magbablog ako, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I think for me, I have to be happy with what I need to do first or what I'm doing first before I think of somebody else, di ba? Kung hindi ako masaya sa ginagawa ko, again, opinion ko lang naman to. Kung sa sarili ko lang, di ba? Kung halimbawa gumagawa ako ng content, kung hindi ako masaya dun sa ginagawa kong content at that point in time, yun po ay lalabas. Kahit anong edit, lalabas po yung natural na parang hindi naman feel ni Foodie A1C yung niya, bakit nandiyon sa gano'n. Dahil kailangan ako magsabi ng totoo. kung ano yung kinakain ko. Tulad nung hindi ko nagustuhan na ramen, 'di ba? Sinabi ko, hindi masarap. It's okay. Pero hindi ako it's not, for hindi masarap. Sasabihin ko talaga. Hello, Mama Kay. Good morning. So in what way? In what way, Mams, na mabigat ang YouTube, ang TikTok? I know TikTok is totally different, 'di ba? Short form, but ang mahirap ba is how do you grab somebody's attention in that span of time, in that however long it may be. And do you really, dahil sa karamihan ng TikTok videos na nakikita ko, there's some level of shock value, 'di ba? Yung either mapapawaw ka talaga, oh wow, ganun, 'di ba? Or mapapanganga ka, 'di ba? Oh, sexy nun, ganun. Usually, 'di ba, mga sexy videos or yung yung ganda ng dance moves, like it's usually something ayoko naman sabing shocking talaga, but there's some level of shock value when it comes to TikTok videos or halimbawa katulad ni Gardo Versosa, diba? He does yung nagsasayaw siya, diba? Something different, diba? Naka-heel siya, ganun. So, yeah, again, that's his shock value. So, yeah, at least in my opinion sa mga napanood ko na TikTok, but gano'n lang usually ang nakikita ko sa TikTok. It's the delivery. It needs to kind of grab your attention right away. How about yung papagawa po ba sa iba yung content to upload? Well, consider ko pa rin sila na creator. Kaya katulad ni Will Dasovich, hindi ko alam kung nakita niyo na meron siyang opening para sa isang editor, 'di ba? But and ito ginagawa whether you're a small creator or a big creator, kailangan ko conforme sila sa style nung tao eh. How you edit, how you deliver, 'di ba? How do you do cuts? How do you do fades? How do you do fade in, fade outs? How do you put in special effects, 'di ba? Nagkaroon ng opening si Will Dasovich for an editor, basically. And matagal na po siyang gumagamit ng mga editor. Lalo na nung nasa Pilipinas siya. Nandito siya ngayon. Hindi ko alam kung umuwi na siya, pero but he's been looking for an editor na kayang gayahin yung style niya. Dahil style niya yun eh, 'di ba? And that's what people know him for. Tignan niyo pag halimbawa na iba, 'di ba? Parang you either turn your audience off, you turn, you may, either maganda ang mangyayari or pangit ang mangyayari, 'di ba? But for the most part, if people na nag-hire ng mga editor, usually dumadaan sa test, 'di ba? Kaya mo bang gayahin yung style ko? Dahil they don't want to lose yung essence nung nila, 'di ba? So in that regard, I still consider them a creator. Dahil obviously yung material, yung editing naman is only one part of it, right? Hindi ko alam kung komportable ako sa ganung process. Siguro naman kung big creator ka na and you can afford to hire someone, hindi naman siguro, marami namang talented na editor, maybe they're better than you. But I think so. I think they're still creators. Tingnan mo na lang yung mga sa palabas, 'di ba, sa mga movies. Maraming pinagdadaan ng iba ang editor, iba yung director, 'di ba? Pero obviously, yung director pa rin ang masusunod dahil vision niya 'yun, 'di ba? It's his vision or her vision of kung paanong ipahayag yung kwento. Pero again, 'di ba, marami tayong napanood na pangit na movie, 'di ba? Bakit tapos kay question natin bakit hindi niya ginawa yung ganito or hindi niya ginawa yung ganun. Because it's a very personal vision. It's we can't, 'di ba? Hindi naman tayo pwedeng we can't be in their shoes. We can't see what they're seeing. Kaya it's always important to remind everyone and I think yung mga big creators, narinig ko na to sa mga malalaking creators is, they constantly remind people na yung napapanood nila sa YouTube, especially sa YouTube, is only a small part of their life. Diba? Dahil minsan nagkakaroon ng misconception na kilala mo ang isang tao sa pagpapanood mo ng mga video nila sa YouTube. But in the grand scheme of things, YouTube is only a small part of their life. Let's say kahit malaking YouTuber ka na, 'di ba? You still don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, they because ano natin, 'di ba? Ang kailangan nating isipin, people will only show what they want to show. Hindi naman nila ipapakita lahat. So, let's not make that mistake of and I think that's part of yung misunderstanding. Mabalik tayo dun sa suporta na or lack of support, 'di ba? Mabalik tayo dun na that's due to the lack of understanding of where you're coming from, dahil minsan hindi ka, lalo na pag hindi mo sinishare or kaya hindi sila kasali sa videos natin, they truly don't understand. So that's really it. That's the problem that I'm facing. So ang mahirap naman dun sa Cycling A1C, the new channel, 'di ba? The new old, actually, by the way, I did some research. Yung cycling channel ko, Cycling A1C, is actually renamed po siya. Hindi po yun yung original pangalan nun. Yung original name ng channel na yun was my original YouTube channel. Kaya po yung Cycling A1C is actually much older than Foodie A1C by a good at least 3 years. So let's say nag-umpisa si Foodie A1C ng 2018. Cycling A1C or yung predecessor ng channel na yun has actually been on YouTube since 2014. So ganun na po katagal yung channel na yun. It was just lang ako dahil tiningnan ko yung first upload. Tapos yung halimbawa nag-share ako ng link, hindi po Cycling A1C yung lumalabas doon, kundi yung original channel name, dahil rename lang po yun. So interesting how that's going to pan out. But yeah, let's talk about ways of, now we talked about the problem or potential problems. Pag-usapan natin kung paano natin mariresolve. Again, one of the things that we can maybe do is get organized. I'm not, again, sinabi ko na yun kanina, ayoko na ikwento ulit, na hindi ako ganong tipong tao or hindi ganon ang style ko. Ano lang ako more like spontaneous, di ba? Now, latest na chismis ang pagli-link down ng bahay mo sa mga LS. Well, ito ang masasabi ko dyan, Milay TV. Promoting, ang pagpo-promote po, and one way of promoting your channel, yourself, di ba, is yung pag-share natin ng channel link. At kung i-share natin yan sa mga live stream, yan po ay self-promotion. Halimbawa, may pumasok dito sa live stream ko at nag-share dyan ng link nila. Technically po, yan po ay against YouTube's terms of service. So, hindi ko sasabihing chismis yan. Yan po ay against YouTube's terms of service. Dahil yan po ay self-promotion. Hindi po natin talaga, ipinagbabawal po talaga. Well, ayoko namang sabing ipinagbabawal, pero it's against YouTube's terms of service na ikaw ay mag-promote ng sarili mo sa ibang lugar other than your channel. So halimbawa na nagpunta ka sa isang video ng may video, tapos nag-comment ka doon, "Uy, pumunta po kayo sa channel ko, maganda po yung content ko, ito po yung link." Bawal po 'yon. So anytime you share yourself outside of your own channel, ngayon pwede ko kayong i-promote as a content, as the owner of the live stream. Pwede ko kayong i-promote at pwede kong ibagsak, ilagay dyan yung channel link nyo, puntahan nyo si ganito. Pwede ko po, dahil ako po ang nagsabi nun. Pero for somebody else to do that, yun po ay nasa terms of service po yan. Minsan din talaga kung busy ka sa career. Talaga, it's really hard if you're not, isipin mo na lang yung full-time YouTuber, di ba? Mahirap yun for them. It's probably hard, right? Dahil kailangan mo mag-shoot, kailangan mag-edit, kailangan mong but that's their job. So it makes it a little bit easier, just a little bit. Pero if you're juggling a career, tapos ikaw ay gumagawa din, siyempre it's outside of like me, itong trabaho ko, like my job right here is very, very different from sa pag-YouTube ko. So can you imagine like trying to juggle that and trying to squeeze in your creative, di ba? Yung creativity mo dahil ibang-iba, di ba? Dahil kaya maraming YouTuber, di ba? They kind of parang pinaparlay nila yung nila, di ba? Yung halimbawa, sila? Let's say they are advertising, di ba? Nasa marketing sila and they create a channel about marketing. So parang mas madali yung ganun. But if yung content mo has nothing to do with your professional self, di ba? Parang it's a big departure dun sa ginagawa mo on a daily basis sa trabaho mo. And then it could be good as well. Turn it into a positive kung nahihirapan ka, di ba? Turn it into a positive and see, it's a way for you to get away, di ba? Halimbawa dyan, I know what you do. So I know it's a very stressful job, pero yung pag-YouTube mo, pag-TikTok, pag-gaming, di ba, is a release from all of the stress of your professional self. So think of it that way. Maybe makakatulong yung ganun kasi ako na tao. Right? It's more of a therapy for me na I'm not on a keyboard all the time. I'm not answering people's issues, diba? Trying to solve people's issues. Now I'm doing something for myself. Gumagawa ako ng something very, very different. Very, very far away from my professional life. And, it's a big relief. It's a big, yun nga sabi ko, it's a big stress reliever for me. So I think of it that way. Yeah. So, and that's sabi niya, and thank you for confirming, Ate. And yan ang unang-una kong natutuhan. And I always take that to heart. And I know that's in the terms of service dahil nabasa ko na yan. Ilang beses ko nang nabasa. But, di ba, as a joke, di ba, sabi ko sa iyo, Ate Eve, the other day, maraming nagsasabi na fake news yan dahil hindi pa sila nahuhuli, di ba? Or maraming gumagawa niyan. Bakit hindi hindi naman sila dinidemonetize, hindi naman sila sinususpindi ni Lolo, di ba? Hihintayin mo pa ba 'yon? If something is, kung kahit ano man yan, if something is against YouTube's terms of service, at any time, pwede po tayong mabulilyaso, pwede po tayong mahuli, pwede po tayong matanggal sa platform. Huwag na nating hintayin yung araw na yun. Maraming gumagawa niyan, maraming hindi naniniwala that terms of service exist. But the terms of service does exist. I can confirm that for you. I've read it many, many times. At maniwala kayo, hindi. Yan po ay totoo, hindi po fake news yan. At again, wag na nating hintayin na tayo ay mahuli. Kung tayo ay mahuli, na yun? Huli na ang lahat pag nahuli tayo. Dahil kung hindi ka man matanggal sa YouTube, tanggal ang monetization mo, tanggal ang basta hindi mabuti, hindi maganda mangyayari pag tayo ay nahuli. Yun. Yeah. Kaya nga sinabi ko nga kay sino ba yung kausap ko nung isang araw? si Cory, si Filipina in Idaho. Dahil hinahanap niya po si Tubecaster. Si Tubecaster po ay nagsawa ng mag-sermon. Dahil ang feeling ko po, ang feeling po ni Tubecaster, wala namang nakikinig. Dun sa mga hindi meron pa nga hindi naniniwala. Pero lahat po ng sinabi ko dun sa channel na yon ay nakabase po sa kasulatan ng terms of service ni Lolo, ni YouTube. So, wala pong fake news doon. Yung po lahat ay totoo. Maniwala kayo sa hindi. Dahil marami na akong nakita, ayan, si Ate Ib din, marami nang nakitang mga channel na naglaho, parang bula. Dahil nilabag nila ang mabigat na kamay ni Lolo. Yeah, again, pero we're free to do as we want, 'di ba? Yun nga. Sabi nga ni Ate Ib, it's up to your nasa sa atin 'yun kung paniniwalaan natin or hindi ba natin paniniwalaan. Nandito lang kami para hindi naman kami nang huhusga. Sinishare lang namin ang kaalaman namin at matagal na naming alam. Maraming hindi naniniwala, marami na ring nawala. Tony Tambay! Shoutout sa iyo, Tony Tambay. Kamusta na? Maraming salamat at naka-join kayo. I hope everyone is safe, by the way. And next week pala, ako ituturukan ng pangalawang Moderna. I'm not looking forward to that dahil ang narinig ko, meron pong mas masahol pa yung pangalawang turok kaysa dun sa una. Yung una, sumakit yung braso ko ng mga 2 araw. Yun lang, wala namang nangyari sa aking iba. Medyo nahilo din ako, pero yung pangalawa daw, pag nakuha mo na, dahil siyempre nasa katawan na natin yung gamot, iba na raw ang reaction. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung magiging reaction for me, pero kung kayo ay magpapaturok or iniisip nyo, marami kayo raw pwedeng gawin. Hindi ko alam kung totoo ito, pero maraming nagsha-share. Uminom daw ng maraming tubig, keep yourself hydrated. Ano pa raw, may uminom ng aspirin or something like that, pero yung tubig, hanggang tubig lang ako. I'll keep hydrated. And dahil parang lalagnatin ka raw or trangkaso ang aabutin mo, try to keep something sa bahay nyo na mas madaling kainin. Keep eating. Yun lang naman yun. Ako host bukas na ang first vaccine. Okay, yung ano ba yan? Hindi ko alam. Again, sarili ko lang po yung Moderna po yung sinaksak sa akin. Marami na rin akong parang pareho lang naman yung Moderna at yung Pfizer. Wala po akong kilala na, actually may kilala ako, tinurukan ng yung isahan lang yung Johnson & Johnson, yung bayaw ko. Nagkasakit. Or parang gano'n, yung nilagnat siya. Pero isang araw yata, 2 araw, mga gano'n. Or para siyang may lagnat na wala namang hindi naman mataas yung temperature. Yan. So kung nasa sa inyo yun, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna encourage or discourage. Nasa sarili nating decision, di ba? Pero ako dahil ko high risk ako. Ako ay diabetic, kaya payo po ng doktor ko na ako ay magpaturok. Sana nga hindi ako Sana hindi ako pero sabi ng doktor ko, magpaano ko dahil high risk ka. Okay naman ako. Me, I got J&J. Okay naman, ma'ams. Wala namang di ba? For you. Yeah, medyo matapang yata yung J&J dahil isang lang yun, di ba? Isang tira lang yun. Team Tilapia, shout out sa Team Tilapia. Maraming salamat at nandito ang Team Tilapia. 2 thumbs up. Ayan. Winsik talaga. Ganun talaga yun, ma'ams. Ano naman daw, mag-uumpisa na naman, di ba hininto nila dahil nga dun sa nagkaroon daw ng side effects kung ano man, pero hindi ko alam kung na-sort out na nila with regard to J&J, but I think everybody kung magpapaano kayo, I think it's in general naman relatively safe. Tinitignan ako if I have yeah, yun ang simptomas kung naka J&J kayo is sasakit ang ulo, tapos kung magkakaroon man kayo nung Pero sa mga grabe lang yata, hindi ko alam kung ano yung underlying condition nila. Meron yatang commonality kung ano yung underlying conditions. Kaya na-sort out na nila. Hopefully. The introvert kitchen, my mother-in-law had Pfizer. Sumakit lang din ang braso. Baliktad naman. So again, I'm doing the next week. My second Moderna shot. So hopefully everything goes. I'm being optimistic. I'm not sure if I'm being overly optimistic, pero it is what it is, diba? It is what it is, and hopefully, totoo nga sinasabi ng lahat na para masugpo na ito at maitigil na itong mga what I'm praying for in my diba? I'm really praying for the Philippines dahil medyo grabe yan na raw at let's put that aside. Let's put the pandemic aside for now. Dahil I think much more, and I don't, ayoko maging political yung usapan, di ba? Dahil alam naman natin ang nangyayari or ang mga nangyayari sa Pilipinas, di ba? Ang ko lang dun is, I'm not sure kung ano ang plano. Parang walang plano, di ba? The government will lock down ECQ, MECQ, pero walang plan forward. May mga kilala naman ako na nagpagamot na naturukan na. Pero ang hadlang yata talaga political, 'di ba? So, and again, I don't wanna talk about it, in any more detail than that. Pero, it's just a shame dahil ang dami-daming tao na nasasalanta, ang daming tao na nagsasuffer sa Pilipinas at I'm sure everyone wants to get back to normal. Everyone, 'di ba? Dahil marami rin nawawala ng trabaho, hindi makapagtrabaho or nawala ng trabaho. And I really think the government can do better. And I truly wish they would get their act together and hindi naman perfecto ang tao, 'di ba? We just need reassurance and we just need plano. Ano ba talaga ang plano? They can't just say, "Oh, next week magla-lockdown tayo." Okay, ganun lang. Katulad nung ngayon, nagpapasalamat pala ako dun sa mga tao na, 'di ba, parang nga kasing wala nang ginagawa yung gobyerno na sila na lang, 'di ba, yung ng mga nagbubukas ng mga pantry, yung mga ganun, yung mga pagkain, gamot. If no one's gonna do it, then I salute those folks that are truly helping themselves. Mahirap talaga pagka pumasok ang politika sa isang, especially the socio-economic issue ngayon. Mahirap. Sheila Lalabs, kumusta na? Kumusta? Uy, by the way, hindi kita nakakalimutan, ha. Nagkaroon lang ako ng I needed to take a break for professional reasons. By the way. At babalikan kita, Sheila Lalabs. Okay naman ako. Tingnan mo nga, ngangayayat na tayo, 'di ba? Health-wise, I'm okay. Ako po ay mapunta tayo doon, 'di ba? Dahil pinag-uusapan ko kanina yung aking old new revival channel, yung aking Cycling A1C. Sana tangkilikin niyo 'yon. Wala pa namang masyadong palabas doon, ilan lang. Cycling A1C. Na pag-alaman ko pala or kaalam ko pa lang na mas matanda pa ng ilang taon yung channel na yon kaysa sa Foodie A1C. Kaya yun ang nuno ni Foodie A1C, is Cycling A1C. Lagi ako nagbabike. Yun ang ko. So, sinabi ko to last week nung nag-live ako na kung kayo ay nag-iisip na mag-exercise, di ba? First, kumonsulta kayo sa doktor. Huwag kayong pabigla-bigla na halimbawa kayo ay, let's say, overweight. Doon kasi overweight ako. Hanggang ngayon naman overweight pa rin ako a little bit. Pero mabuti na lang pala nagpapadoktor ako. Kaya nandoon naman yung guidance, 'di ba, ng doktor. At meron naman akong prior experience sa exercise, kaya hindi ko naman masyadong basta parang nag-umpisa lang ako. Ang mahirap talaga sa exercise, kung mag-e-exercise kayo, if you're going to start an exercise regimen. Hindi po ako nagda-diet, by the way. Hindi ako nagda-diet. I eat what I eat normally dahil diabetic ako. So parang naka-diet na rin ako, pero parang yung sa pagkain ko is parang normal na siya. So okay na yun. Puro exercise lang po ako. Again, consult your doctor before you start. And start slow. Kahit nung nag-umpisa ako ulit mag-exercise, very slow. Ang exercise ko po sa bike. Yan. Sabi nga ni Sheila, I am Sean Wayne. Kumusta na? Oy, anong tawag dito? Zen, nagdi-deliver ka sa di ba? Well, hindi naman south, di ba? Paranaque area, nagdi-deliver ka ba? Baka magpa-deliver ako sa'yo, sa pinsan ko. Yung, ano mo? May menu ka ba? Alam ko meron kang cold brew eh. Yun ang pinupush. Yung ba pinupush mo ngayon, yung cold brew? Sa ano lang naman sila? Sun Valley. I was there this morning. Yeah, sa Sun Valley kami. Tanong ko lang kung anong gusto nila. But, going back to exercise. So, parang nagising kasi ako nung nagpunta ako sa doktor nung kailan ba yun? Last year sometime, I think November. Dahil nga diabetic ako, ang taas ng blood sugar ko, yung aking A1C. Sabi ko hindi na maganda dahil, di ba kung naalala nyo about 2.5 years ago, na-injure ako, di ba yung tuhod ko. Yun yung time na sana uuwi ako ng Pilipinas tapos hindi ko ma-bend yung tuhod ko, yung kaliwang tuhod ko. So hindi ako makasakay sa eroplano. Ang hirap lang maglakad tapos hindi ako makaupo ng maayos, maigi. So sabi ng doktor, wag ka nang bumiyahe. So na-postpone po yung Pilipinas trip namin. So I think part of the problem is natakot akong ma-injure ulit. So napabayaan ko po yung exercise ko, lalo na yung cycling. Yun po ang aking yung pagbabike ko po. Yun po ang main source of exercise. Napabayaan ko po yun. Kaya and with that, 'di ba? Yung tatamad-tamad, tapos may iba yung diet mo, kakain ka ng kakain at iinom. So it wasn't a very healthy time for me. At kitang-kita naman yung resulta pag nagpunta ka sa doktor. Tataas obviously tumaas yung timbang ko, and more importantly, or the worst part is my blood sugar. Kaya kailangan baguhin. So naibago ko na po yun. Nasa multinational ka. Okay. Nasa ano mo ba yun? Nasa Facebook mo ba kung may Facebook page ba yung business mo? Oo nga pala, Ate Eve, yung live mo. Pausog ng pausog. It keeps moving. Meron na bang concrete date? A lot of people are waiting for your live stream. At by the way nga guys, yung pakulo ni Ate Eve lately is pag siya ay nagpi-premiere, pumasok lang kayo sa premiere niya at kung sino yung, I don't know how many winners there are, yung mga huling nagko-comment ay may premyo. Parang ganun. Hello host, sabi ni Kuya Sed. Kuya Sed TV, shout out to you. Maraming salamat at napadaan ka. At maraming salamat sa inyong lahat at napadaan kayo. At ano lang naman, ang pinag-uusapan natin ay ang writer's block or ang creator's block, di ba? And how to overcome, especially pagka tayo ay parang nabe-burn out dito sa YouTube or kung saan man ka man, pwede rin sa Facebook or whatever, di ba? Kung anong platform man kayo. Paano nating masusugpo, paano nating malalampasan yung creator's block at para tayo ay makapag-create ulit, para tayo ay makapag-upload ulit ng mga sari-sariling mga videos at mas lalo pa nating mapaganda. So I struggle with that. Struggle din para sa akin yun dahil for the longest time, di ba, ang daming lagi ako nagre-release ng video at least every week. 'di ba? Ang dami ko pong hindi na i-edit. So, parang gano'n na rin 'yun, 'di ba? Yung the whole process kind of stopped at pilit ko pong nire-restart. Pero nagkaroon po ako ng other priority, especially with my health. At yung health part, parang okay na ako doon. Pero ano ako meron akong goal kasi kaya medyo busy pa sa pagte-training. Sige lang Sheila. Thank you very much for listening. Oo nga pala, Ate Ib, wala ng 'di ba? Ano yung naubos? Naubusan ng ingredient si Ate Ib, kaya hindi siya makapagluto. Yung pansit ba yun, Ate Ib? Last 3 comments. Ayan. So, ayan nga yung just for fun, 'di ba? You can win. Halimbawa, magpunta kayo sa live stream ni Ate Ib at mag-comment kayo doon. Yung last 2 or 3 comments ay magkakaroon ng GCash or something like that. Ligo lang ako. Natulog ka na ba? My God. Di ba sabi ko sa iyo kagabi matutulog na ako? Tapos pagising ko, nandun pa rin kayo. And that was probably, natulog ako siguro mga 6-7 hours. Ayan. Ako ay kakagat muna. Medyo nagugutom na ako. Medyo malulumamig na yung aking toast. Ayan. Good morning, Kapihan. So yeah. So back to So ano po yung goal ko sa Cycling A1C? Nakapag-shoot na po ako ng mga video doon para doon sa cycling, pagbibisikleta. Enjoy naman ako sa ginagawa ko ngayon, pero even sa training, 'di ba? Kahit nakakapagod siya, there's nakikita ko naman po yung resulta sa araw-araw. Actually, it's driving me crazy. Dahil meron akong goal. I need to get to 160 pounds. And I have 5 more pounds to go. At pag naabot ko po 'yon, meron po akong isang goal pa. Actually, hindi ko nahihintayin 'yon. Pero meron pa akong isang goal na meron pong bundok dito malapit lang po dito sa kung saan ako nakatira, dito sa San Diego. Na po siya po ay parang anong tawag dito? It's tawag nila kasi bucket list ride. It's a ride that you must do kung ikaw ay isang biker or cyclist. So aakyatin ko po ang Mount Palomar. So ahunan po 'yon, ahunan na in miles. Hindi ko pa nako-convert to kilometers, pero almost 12 miles na akyatan, na ahunan. So almost 12 miles na ahunan sa bisikleta. So yun po ang goal ko. At this point, I think kaya ko na. At this point, ang iniisip ko lang is how long should I wala naman akong target goal na oras. Ayoko lang po yung masyadong mabagal. So konting training pa. Hindi madali talaga, hindi madali, Ate Eve. Pero di ba matagal ko lang sinabi to na I am goal oriented. So pagka meron akong goal, I will make, I will do my best to reach it. Pero hindi ko naman papatayin yung sarili ko. It's just, methodical naman yung approach ko. There's a process. Pagka di ba, if I get close, I'm very happy, di ba? Yun ngang weight loss Yung weight loss lang, I was very, very happy. So for me, parang I already won. Parang nanalo na ako nun. Comparing, and lagi kong tinitignan, it's just, yun ang premyo ko, is I look at my medical records and I compare the worst, yung last November, yung aking November check-up to my March check-up. And just looking at the numbers, very, very, very different. 10 hours. Oo nga. Ano ba yun? Dito ka naman, mag-ano ka naman, magkwento ka naman dito kung anong pinagkwentuhan nyo. Nakita ko, nandun ba si Rich Benares? Hindi ko, naalimpungatan kasi ako, sabi ko, si Rich Benares ba yun? Sabi ko, mukhang matutulog na si Rich Benares. Pero ano, so yun, hindi ako nag-ano. Hindi ako nananaginip nung nakita ko kayo. Sandali lang guys, excuse me, papaalam lang ako sa mga anak ko dahil papasok na sa school. Be right back. Bringing you to school. Putting the bags in the car. Your bag is open. You need stuff to put in here. What? Mask. Snacks. Water. Linda. Hi. Mom's here. The bag is still open and no. Bringing it. Okay, we are back. Uy, nandyan si Yagnamoyd. Shout out Yagnamoyd. Start na natin. Boom. Ayan. Kumusta na Yagnamoyd? Lamig sa labas, sabi ni Chillax. Kumusta na? Welcome to this live stream by the way guys. And maraming salamat kung saan man kayo nanggaling, kung sino man ang nagsabi sa inyo na pumunta dito. Maraming salamat. At nag-umpisa po itong channel na to, itong Foodie A1C as a food channel. At nag-expand na ito. Pero pinag-uusapan ko nga kanina, meron akong isa pang channel na mas matagal pa, mas luma pa dito na Actually, ngayon ko lang binuksan ulit yung aking cycling A1C dahil siklista po ako. At nag-uumpisa na po akong gumawa ng content para doon dahil siklista naman ako talaga eh. Before there was Foodie A1C, there was Cycling A1C. Kung anumang channel yun. Iniba ko yung pangalan eh. Naging Cycling A1C siya. So, yun po ay I'm very passionate. Hindi ko alam bakit ganun po ang aking ang outlook o ang feeling ko po dun sa aking pagbibisikleta. Dahil parang napaka personal niya para sa akin dahil marami nang magandang nangyari sa buhay ko. Mas maraming magandang nangyari sa buhay ko, especially with my health sa pagbibisikleta ko. Hindi po ako professional, hindi po ako kumakarera, hindi po ako hindi po ako pero ikikwento ko po ito doon sa Cycling A1C channel ko na at one point siguro maybe 4 or 5 years ago, dito kasi sa Amerika and I think in many parts of the world, in order for you to para ikaw ay makipagkarera, kailangan mo po ng lisensya. So at one point in time, meron po akong racing license. Pero wala pong nangyari dun sa ko, hindi po ako nakasali. Sasali dapat ako, pero at that point parang hindi po kailangan talaga mag-training eh. Pero at that point hindi pa ako masyadong seryoso sa aking pagbibisikleta. It was more for health. It still is more for my health than anything else. And I don't think I will ever, get a racing license. But who knows, 'di ba? Meron po kasi mga masters, yun po yung mga tawag sa mga may edad na katulad ko. Masters level na po ang tawag sa amin. May edad na pero cyclist pa rin. Ayan. So, yun po ang kwento ni Cycling A1C. Abangan niyo po ang aking mga bagong videos doon. Na-shoot ko na po yung aking introduction, yung mga ganun. At susundan po natin yan ng mga training video, yung mga ride natin dito sa lalo na po yung i-document ko po yung aking experience dun sa aking goal. Yung goal ko po na akyatin ang Mount Palomar. Yun po yung sinasabi ko kanina na almost 12 miles. Ano ba ang miles? 12 miles. Almost 12-mile climb. So, almost 25 kilometers. Mga ganon. 20 to 25 kilometers na ahunan. So, abangan nyo po yan. MLSO din sa'yo. Maraming salamat at napadaan kayo. So kung meron kayong mga katanungan tungkol sa YouTube, alam ko kanina merong nag-comment regarding YouTube sa mga nag-LS, sa mga nag-share ng link, yung mga ganun. Sinagot ko na po yun kung ano po ang tama at maling ginagawa. Pero again, kung gusto niyo ng kaalaman, meron din ako isang channel, yung Tubecaster po, na puro ganun na mga tulong, 'di ba? Tulong lang sa ating mga YT kababayan na nag-YouTube. Ayan. So, uumpisahan na natin ang kwentuhan at tayo ay mag-share na ng link kung sinong gustong umakyat dito at either ikwento nyo yung buhay nyo or kung meron kayong tanong, magtanong kayo. Hindi lang sa akin, kahit sa mga nandyan sa ibaba. Ito po ay open forum. Open forum po ito at para tayo ay it's more, 'di ba, yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, it's yung how to overcome yung kumbaga writer's block or yung creator's block, 'di ba? Minsan kasi napapahinto tayo or kailangan nating makipag-break muna kay lolo dahil kailangan nating magpahinga. Ano ang mga pwede nating gawin para tayo ay ma-recharge, para natin ma-restart yung ating pag-iisip, yung ating makina, 'di ba? Kumbaga, para tayo ay makapag-create ulit. So, pag-usapan natin 'yan. Bawal po ba 'yon? By the way, kung wala ka namang pinapakitang malaswa, hindi po bawal maligo dahil ginawa ko na 'yan. Ayokong sabihin ako po ang original na naliligo sa LS, pero hindi naman po ako na-ban. Nandito pa rin ako. Pina-manual review mo. Ako wala namang nangyari dun. Nung naligo ako, wala namang nangyari. So ayan na po guys ang link kung gusto niyo umakyat dito, ipipin natin para yan. Sige lang JV. Thank you very much sa pagba-background mo. Naligo. Naligo ka talaga. Bakit mo naman naisipang maligo or wala lang? Parang napagtripan mo lang. Sorry guys, kakagat muna ako. Ayan. Pero, yun nga, kung wala ka namang ginagawa, naliligo ka lang naman, di ba? Ito, opinion ko lang. Kung wala ka naman pinapakitang malaswa, okay lang yun. Sa akin, yung pagligo ay wala po siyang diferensya kaysa sa kung ikukumpara mo sa nagsiswimming, di ba? Yung nagsiswimming naman, di ba, ano rin yun, form of pagliligo. Okay. Okay lang naman yun. Kung hindi, again, kung wala namang kabastusan na gano'n, okay lang yun. I still don't know how I would feel or how I feel about the shorts. At one point parang naging negative sa akin. And then again, that's just para sa akin lang po yun. Yun po ang ano ko. And I think sa shorts natin, it needs to be, and I think I need to start doing this. It needs to be a preview. Lalo na sa Foodie A1C ko. Maybe I'll do it on the Cycling A1C channel as well. It needs to be a preview of an upcoming video. It needs to have something. Meron akong ipopost kahapon, na gusto niya bang makita yung bird ko? It's a bird talaga. Kinunan ko siya. Kinunan ko yung bird ko. Ayan bird talaga. Ay. Ayun, nasa kotse siya. Ayaw niyang umalis. Yung bird na yan. Sinabi ko lang yung bird ko, biglang lumawit si biglang lumabas si Mimi Joy. Bird na totoo. By the way, and mawalang but I would like to take this opportunity to greet our very own Mimi Joy. Andyan siya. A happy birthday. And I want to make this personal. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this live. Mimi Joy has been a friend to me, for a few years now, diba? Our friendship came about very unexpectedly, and due to some unsavory reasons. And I'll leave it at that. Yung pagkakaibigan namin ay ayoko naman sabihin aksidente, but nagbunga po siya dahil sa isang hindi magandang pangyayari. Pero not between us, but doon ko napatunayan at or isa yon sa mga isa sa mga rason o isa sa mga na napatunayan ko sa sarili ko that God truly brings people to us 'di ba? Yung 'di ba may kasabihan na God works in mysterious ways. Um, Parang gano'n ang nangyari dahil nakilala ko siya as, and now, I consider her a friend, a good friend. Um, because of, again, circumstances beyond something else. But thankful that, you know, you truly meet people, in this world, you truly meet people that kind of, you consider as special. And, although hindi pa kami nagkikita, 'di ba? I kind of, feeling close yata ako. Pero hindi, I'm just telling you the truth. Na, God really, yung ba, 'di ba, mangyayari na lang na you'll get to know someone at napakabait po. Ayan. So, kung hindi niyo pa kilala si Mimi Joy, kilalanin niyo na siya, of course. And sundan niyo rin yung ano niya, magaling sumayaw yan. Sexy pa. Ayan. Hindi ako feeling close. Sira. One day, isang araw, magkikita rin tayo sa sa Upper Marikina. Upper Marikina talaga. Namili ng lugar. Hindi sa Lower Marikina, sa Upper Marikina. So I'm sure, hopefully, i-vlog ni Mimi Joy ang if there's some sort of celebration. So para naman tayo ay or live. Mag-live ka naman sa birthday. Kung ano man yung celebration at para naman maki-birthday kami. Kumbaga. Ayoko ng baha among other things. Ayan. Pero past is past, 'di ba nga? Ayan. Baha talaga sa lower. So guys, ay nakapin yung yung StreamYard. Kung gusto niyo umakyat dito, you're more than welcome to. Kung gusto niyo umakyat for a minute or 2 or 30 minutes, bahala kayo. At ayan, si Kerry Bell po, ayaw niya pong sa lahat ng live stream. Nagla-live stream yan. Pero sa live stream ko hindi siya umaakyat. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Ang hiling ko lang is magpakita kayo sa live stream. YouTube po ito. Kailangan po nakikita po ang ating mga peslak. Ayan. Alam ko very late na dyan sa malapit na mag-beauty sleep si Mimi Joy. Punta ka sa amin. Parang magbabarko pa yan, Mimi Joy. Kaya baka abutin ng siyam-siyam bago makarating sa Marikina. So kayo, yun ang tanong. So tanong ko, 'di ba nakalagay nga doon sa description. It was more of a question for you. How do you overcome? How would you overcome yung creator's block, yung katamaran para mag-film, para mag-edit, para gumawa ng kwento, gumawa ng vlog, 'di ba? Ang feeling ko naman, wala naman ako sa ganun. Na busy lang talaga ako. Pero part of ang medyo na nagkaroon ako ng block, ng creator's block, is yung sa channel ko na isa, yung Cycling A1C. Parang hindi ko alam kung paano uumpisahan ulit. Dahil number one, gusto kong gumawa ng intro or introduction video. Paano kong gagawin yun? So parang ino-overanalyze ko yung sarili ko. To the point na hindi na ako parang ano ba talaga gagawin ko? Parang naging indecisive ako. So I just need to put things down, I guess. I just need to edit. That's it. Kung ano man yun, I just need to be satisfied kung ano man yung resulta ng lumabas na masyado ko siyang iniisip na dahil meron na akong experience dito sa Foodie A1C for more than 3 years, 'di ba? na parang, oy, pag nag-release ako ng video na to, ano kaya mangyayari? How will the viewers perceive it? If they perceive it well, kung tatanggapin ba siya, kung papanoorin ba siya, kung magugustuhan ba siya, na ganun lang. Two days, one night. Eh, di matagal na yun. Matagal na yun. Lately, ewan ko, ayaw niya. Nahihiya raw siya or something. So, yun. So, ano ba ang mga technique niyo? Ano ba ang ano? How nag-organize ba kayo? How to reorganize? Oh, naalala ko naman yun. Pero matagal na yun eh. Bawal ang ulyanin. Naalala ko naman yun. Hindi pa naman ako ganun katanda. Although, magbe-birthday na ako sa June. Tatanda na ako ulit. Ayoko sa aeroplano. Baliktad ka naman, Kerry Bells. Percentage-wise, ang pinaka-safe form of travel is aeroplano. Aeroplano pa rin. Ewan ko lang dyan sa banda sa area nyo dahil parang hindi ko naman sinasabi sa Mindanao, di ba? Pero like Malaysia, daming nawawalang aeroplano, nawawala na lang sa radar. Hindi, pero ano yun grabe yun. So hindi ko alam kung sasakay ako ng Malaysia Airlines. Hindi, 4 ako, June 4. So sunod-sunod kami. Una si Ann Sharp, by the way. Kung nakaka-background ka, happy birthday in advance. June din yun si Ann Sharp. Basta madami kami na sa Team Fuday or madami tayo sa Team Fuday. Ay nako, ayaw akong sagutin nung nung sponsor, potential sponsor. Mukhang nalulugi yung negosyo niya dahil dito sa pandemic. Pero sabi ko, mura lang naman yun, kaya mo yun. Pinilit pa eh. No? So potentially pa rin. Hindi pa naman nagsasabi ng no. Pero sabi ko nga sa kanya, kung gagawin natin to, dahil ang mananalo kasi nasa Pilipinas, mas madali or baka mas mura, 'di ba? Kung halimbawa kunin na lang sa or ipa-Lazada na lang or something. Hindi ko alam ang logistics. Pero hindi pa naman humihindi. Pero dun sa mga interesado, meron po akong pag-giveaway. Hopefully potential po pa lang to. Again, hindi pa sumasagot yung hindi pa nag-agree. Well, nag-agree na siya noon pero parang umaatras pero hindi pa naman niya sila sabing no na sayang yun may pag-giveaway po sana tayong kung sana mangyari laptop brand new po yan hindi po ako nagbibigay ng hindi po ako nagpapag-giveaway ng used. Actually yung camera na pinag-giveaway ko po used yun pero kompleto. So makiki-birthday na lang ako sa kanya, Mimi Joy. So pag birthday ko na dito, birthday na niya dyan, di ba? Parang halos sabay kami. So okay lang yun. Sayang naman. Sana matuloy. Sana matuloy. Gemini ako. Gemini. Yung kuya ko naman, June 3. Yung mas nakakatanda sa akin ng 1 taon na nasa New Jersey. Gaming laptop po ba? Hindi ko alam kung gaming. Depende ito sa sponsor natin. Kung yung sponsor pala natin, hindi po YouTuber. Kilala ko lang po siya. May isa pa akong inaano, baka yung ano na maging bisikleta. Baka bisikleta naman. So depende. Meron din akong kinakausap na baka mag-sponsor din ng bisikleta. So ang daming ano, ang daming racket, 'di ba? Yun nga, it's contributing to my writers creators block. Ayan. So ano, so abangan guys, abangan. Minsan lang po ako magpa-giveaway pero usually po bongga po yung pag-giveaway ko dahil at para po talaga sa mga ano, para po talaga sa YouTuber. Katulad po nung nung ako po ay kailan ba yun? Basta nung na-monetize ako kung kailan man yun. Ang pinag-giveaway ko po ay vlogging setup po. So camera, tripod, microphone, memory, battery. So taga Pilipinas din po yung nanalo nun. Sana matuloy. Ang hirap pag dahil bongga 'di ba? Ano, 'di ba? Kailangan naman magtrabaho ka, 'di ba? Kung gusto niyo talagang ano. Pero ano 'yun walang bayad. Yung iba kasi ayoko sabihin hindi naman sa YouTube, 'di ba? Yung alam ko yung marami nagpapa-giveaway and all that. Wala pa ano at that point nung nagpa-giveaway po ako ng vlogging setup, wala po akong hindi ko alam kung nangyari na, 'di ba? Wala po akong nabalitaan kahit po sa mga malalaking YouTubers. Yung mga sikat na YouTubers, wala po akong nababalitaan na nag-giveaway sila ng camera, ng kung ano man, 'di ba? Ang ano ko po, goal ko po kasi talaga at that time hanggang ngayon naman is makatulong po sa mga ano, ma-share yung blessings at makatulong po sa lalo na sa mga creators, sa mga YouTube creators. So, ang alam ko naman makakatulong yung camera, so pinag-giveaway ko yun. Pero akin po yun, ako po yung sponsor ng camera. Yun po yung unang-una kong camera na wala pang 1 year yun. Actually, warranted pa yung camera na yun nung pinag-giveaway ko. At so again, this time around, gusto ko na namang ano, 'di ba, para ulit sa sa creators, 'di ba? Alam ko naman na makakatulong ang laptop. Hindi ka ba inaantok, Chris?
7 o'clock pa lang dito, kuya. 7 ng gabi.
Oo nga pala. Iniisip ko kasi ako yun eh. Dahil di ba yung sabi ko sa iyo, matutulog na ako. Natulog na nga ako.
Si Rich nakatulog sa live ko.
Nakita ko nga parang, pero naalipungatan ako this morning. Nung paggising ko, sabi ko si Rich Benares ba yun? Mga alas 5 ng umaga ko yun.
Nakatulog siya doon. Tinutokso-tokso namin kanina.
Oh. So guys, let's welcome Just Loisy to the live stream. Maraming salamat sa pag-join.
Shout out everybody!
So bakit ganun kahaba yung...
Shout out to ni Jai, Caribels, Chichiche! Yes,
bakit ganun kahaba yung ano mo, yung live stream mo? Anong masaya ba yung...
Wala akong plan dapat mag-live. Tapos kinukulit ako nila na walang magla-live daw sa Lalokas, kaya mag-live na daw ako. Wala naman akong gagawin. So, parang magkukulitan lang sana kami. Dumami yung tao nang dumami. So, nagpa-games na lang kami. And then, dumating din si Judith Smith sa Australia. Kaya, nagtuloy-tuloy na yung kulitan. Nagpa-bring me. Si Mami Eve, nandun din kanina eh.
Oo nga, sabi nga niya, nandun siya kanina. Hello, Che! Ibe! Okay na, Ibe. Green it ko na.
Tulog kasi si Che. Alam ko yung tulog nyo.
Kahapon nakaano kami. Nakita mo ba yon? Naka-StreamYard lang kami. Nagkakantahan, nakikinig ng music. Habang nagluluto.
Si John Kalandian pala nandun kanina.
Nandyan siya. Nandyan yata sa likod.
Hindi, kanina ba, sa may ano ko, pumunta doon ang Fuday, si Mayor, nandun, nakilaro si Mayor, nanalo pa yata 80 pesos. Si Mayor, si Rich, si Ogie, si Akobra, Tapos merong bagong taga-US na sumilip eh. Tapos ikaw, sumilip ka din dun.
Ano daw ang birthday gift? Oh, happy birthday. Dali lang, nag-iinit na ako.
Ay, yung birthday ni Kuya Foodie, katawan niya. Ilalagay niya sa box.
Mainit dito
Che,
sa kwarto.
akyat ka. Ma'am si John. Mimi Joy, Kariba, sumakit
Ayan,
kayo
no, si
dito.
si Mamsh. Akyat kayo guys, kwento-kwento lang naman. Ayan. So ayan, tatanungin kita, Loisy. Nagkaroon ka na ba ng creator's block? Lalo na sa magwa-YT.
Wala pa naman, Kuya. Nagkaroon ka?
Hindi dito sa Foodie A1C. Sa Foodie A1C, marami akong content. Wala lang ako talagang time mag-edit. Yung block ko ngayon, yung nararamdaman kong creator's block, is para dun sa bagong channel na yung pang ina-overanalyze ko. Parang sabi ko, paano ko uumpisahan to? Ano ipapakita ko? Anong... So parang yung sa pag-a-analyze ko, hindi ko parang hindi ako makagalaw. Parang na-paralyze na nga ako. Analysis by paralysis. Magawa pa ng kagigising lang yata ni Che. Magawa pang kape. Pakibox lang. Anong gagawin nyo? Kung mamasahiin nyo ba yung body ko, di okay lang. Yun ang kailangan ko, guys. Actually, matagal ko nang inaano. Number one, kailangan ko magpa-chiropractor.
Ano ba yung ano mo? Ano ba yun? Di ba pinag-usapan natin dati yung niche ng ano mo, ng channel mo? Hindi ka pa rin ba ano doon? Yung nakafocus?
Nakafocus ako dun. Pero sabi ko nga, di ba, sinasabi ko kanina, kinikwento ko, meron akong content, kailangan ko lang i-edit. Di ba? Ano yung, ang hindi ko ba ano yung approach na gagawin ko? Di ba? Okay, cycling siya. Nagbibisikleta, biking, ganun. Parang ang gulo lang ano ko. Ano bang parang yung hindi ko alam kung paano ko uumpisahan. Parang ganun.
Dati sabi mo, dati pala, nagkaroon din ako niyang kuya, yung bagong-bago pa lang talaga ako. Sabi mo, go with the flow. Sabi mo, ano mo lang, hanggang sa ano mo na kung ano talaga yung gusto mo.
Yeah, kaya nga sabi ko kanina, bago ka umakyat, sabi ko, hindi naman sa bahala na, pero sabi ko, kailangan ko lang mag-edit, baka doon ma-trigger, di ba? Dahil yung Foodie A1C, parang automatic na sa akin yun, di ba? Ito gagawin ko dahil parang nagawa ko na, marami na akong video na nagawa. So, meron na akong parang template na pwede kong sundan. Ayoko namang gawin yun sabi ko sa sarili ko. Ayoko namang gawin yung parehong
sabi
diba, parang ang hirap, diba? Hindi ko alam, parang
kuya,
tinik lang. Ang hirap bunutin.
Kuya, yun na lang sabi ni Mimi Joy, vlog daw niya kung paano kanya i-massage.
Hindi, serious to, guys. So, outside of, one thing that I really love is getting a good, yung talagang, magandang, yung matinding masahe, yung medyo masakit na, yun, ganun.
Yung hard talaga, yung...
It's Ann Sharp. Good morning. Morning,
yung
Baba.
hard massage talaga, kuya.
Yes. Kung dito, meron nga akong gustong puntahan yung Thai, yung aapakan ka.
Kuya, pag nagpamassage ka, sa lalaki ka magpamassage. Para mas, yung tawag dito, yung pag-press.
May isa akong pinupuntahan noon sa New Jersey, lalaki yung kasama ko pa yung misis ko. Nagpa-couples massage kami. Tapos yung nagmasahe sa akin lalaki. Yung pinaka one of the best na yung talagang hindi naman mabigat yung niya, pero napi-feel mo talaga yung lakas ng hatak niya, yung lakas ng pag-press niya.
Pati pagtunog ng mga buto-buto mo.
Mag-practice mag-massage. Ayan. Sige, good night, Mimi Joy. And again, happy birthday. Enjoy kung kailan man yung celebration na yan. At kung magla-live ka, hopefully makapag-live ka. At
good night,
kami naman na kayo makadalo, di ba? Kahit virtually. Ayan. Good night.
Oy,
good night.
Hanggang 10 lang yata yung allowed na bisita sa Pinas, eh. Ewan ko kung per barangay or per town ba yun na
Yeah, so ano
requirement.
nga yung mga nasa sa Pilipinas, ano ba ang ano, lalo na yung sa Metro Manila, 'di ba? Ano
Sa
ba ang current
QC, 10.
situation? Anong current situation ngayon? 'Di ba maraming katulad ng mga kilala ko mga bike vloggers, hindi sila makapag-bike dahil hindi sila pwedeng lumayo, hindi sila pwede naman around, I guess, pwede ka namang lumabas, pero as much as possible yata, hindi ka, nasa bahay ka lang, gano'n? Gano'n ba yun? Tina Matutina, good morning.
Dahil Friday ngayon, magsiakyatan kayo at bitbitin niyo yung mga kape-kape niyo, hindi yung mga wine lagi yung bitbit niyo.
Mamaya yun. Mamaya. Baka mamaya, guys, kantahan kaya tayo mamaya. Naman akong pupuntahan. Hopefully, ha? Hopefully. OMG. Kung nga pala, wala kang pasok, ano?
Wala po. Bukas wala. Ngayon, first day off ko. Bukas last day off ko. And then, may pasok na Sunday.
So,
Pero
kumusta
Ramadan
naman
pa
ang
din
ano?
naman kuya. So, 9 to 3 lang yung pasok
Yeah,
namin.
kumusta ang
Shorten pa
Ramadan?
nga. Hindi ko masyado ramdam. Kasi syempre, di
Ganun
ba,
ba ang
hindi
ano?
naman ako.
Ganun ba ang general feeling sa... O, ito, tatanungin nga pala kita. Ito. Di ba ang Abu Dhabi, medyo like any other countries around there, ay
GCC.
mayaman. Di ba? Maraming mayaman dyan.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
So, katulad din ba ng Dubai, ang Abu Dhabi, where yung yung mga exotic na cars, iniiwan lang? Ganun
Kuya,
ba?
yung ano, yung UAE kasi merong 7 Emirates. And
Yes.
then yung capital city talaga is Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
Pero yung most crowded place is Dubai. Kaya mas kilala yung Dubai kasi mas maraming napupuntahan, maraming sports cars,
Yes.
maraming yung pinakamayaman dito na lugar is Al Ain, kuya. Doon talaga nakatira yung mga lokal na may mga pera. Pero sa Dubai, Abu Dhabi sila nagpapasikat.
Okay.
Okay?
Dahil
So, yung
may
mga
pinapanood ako
mga
kahapon. Marami
ano,
kasing maraming kotse well, nasa Dubai lang sila. Maraming like mga Lamborghini, Ferrari, iniiwan lang.
hindi
Tinatakbuhan ng
naman
mga
kasi mawawala yan. Yung sasakyan kasi dito, marami ng ganyan kuya, yung bibili, hulugan, and then iiwan, then aalis ng bansa.
Yes. Usually
Mga ganun.
daw, sana si Che, ba't nawala?
Nahuli.
Che. So, ang sabi nila, yun nga, usually daw, ang mga may-ari ng mga ganun is expats. Tapos,
Mhm.
dahil madali daw kumuha ng loan, so bibili sila ng kotse.
Yes.
Tapos, lalo na ngayon, pandemic, nawalan ng trabaho, hindi makapagbayad, iiwan na lang daw nila. Dahil ang
Mhm.
penalty pala is usually, grabe. Halimbawa,
Malaking
hindi ka raw nakabayad ng utang.
yung ano nga dito kuya, yung mag-drop off ka or mag-pick up ka sa bus stop ng passenger, kahit 1 second, 2 seconds lang, 2,000 dirham. So, equivalent yan sa mga almost 30,000 pesos yung penalty. Pag nag-cross ka ng pag nag-illegal cross ka ng road,
Jaywalking,
jaywalking, nasa 8,000, 6,000 pesos, 5 to 6,000 pesos. Then, yung ibang fines over speeding, tapos
Yes.
parking na walang ticket, minimum na yung 1,400 and maximum of 6,800 yung parking na walang ticket. So malaki. Meron din sa Dubai na 30,000 dirhams yung pagka kunwari naka-yellow, 'di ba stop ang
Yes.
green light, and then green and then yellow. Pag nag-yellow na siya, tapos nag-cross ka pa, 30,000 dirhams yun. So 30,000 is equivalent to 400,000 pesos, 400,000 something pesos. And then kahit ultimo maliit na bagay lang na fine mo sa cars, malaki na sa atin yun. So, ang iba, mas prefer na lang talaga nilang takbuhan lahat ng mga obligations nila. Lalo na pag wala ka ng plan bumalik ng bansa kasi ibaban ka eh. Ibaban ka ng
Ibaban ka naman.
iko-complain ka ng
So pag
And
naban
then yung ban,
ka na sa buong UAE o sa Abu Dhabi lang?
iba-iba kasi yung klaseng ban, kuya. Merong ban na 6 months lang, merong ban na forever kang nakaban, merong ban na 5 years, and then makiklear na ulit yung name mo. Iba-iba, depende.
Okay.
Good morning.
Marami na yan. Yung ginagawa
Jay.
ng mga company, yung mga car companies na yan, pagka kunwari iniwan lang kung saan-saan yung sasakyan, kasi nilolocate din naman yan eh. Ginagawa nila, nilalagyan lang nila ng yung parang yung gulong, yung parang lock, para hindi magamit.
Mm-hmm. Sa Abu
Yung
Dhabi
metal
daw, ay sa
something.
Dubai, yung iba daw ginagawa nilang police car.
Bawal yun.
Dahil di ba, yung marami raw kailangan hulihin na mas mabilis, gano'n.
Yung mga kotse dito, kuya, di ba sa atin, Toyota, ganyan-ganyan. Dito mga Lamborghini.
Yes.
Yung police cars. Yung
Baka
sports cars.
ginagawa nilang unmarked vehicle sa US, di ba ganun? Unmarked vehicle.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, narinig ba ako?
Yes.
Good morning.
Kakarating ko lang ng studio. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Loisy. Si Loisy, grabe yung live niya, ha? Diyos ko, walang tulugan.
Na-confused na ako kagabi.
Kasi, kaya nga, nag-ano ko sa kanya, grabe, walang tulugan. Nakatulog, nakagising na lang ako.
Nag-i-invite, Loisy, ha?
Natulog na
Tulog
tayo, ma'am.
kayo. Alam nga
Ako
naman
na lang
gigisingin
kagabi.
ko kayo.
Hindi na siya nag-invite kasi tulog na tayo kagabi. Di ba sabi mo matutulog ka na? I-invite sa lakita kaya ako na lang umakyat.
Ako patulog na ako noon.
Tulog na kayo.
Representative.
Shout out pala kay Tina tsaka kay nandun sa baba. Tsaka sa lahat ng viewers. Ma'am,
Sige lang, Zen. Thank you, ha.
So, anong topic?
So, kanina, yung topic ko nga, yung how to get over...
Nahulog na naman si Sisi.
So, kung nakikinig ka pa rin, Jay, how to get over your creator's block or your paralysis by analysis. Parang napakano naman, pero not that complicated. Yeah, confusing kasi yung live stream mo kagabi dahil si Nerilyn yung host nung una.
O kasi, ginamit ko yung laptop ko and then hindi ako marinig. So, ang ginawa ko, pinasok ko yung isang phone ko para parang ganito, mag-co-host. And then, yung phone ang ginamit ko the whole time para magsalita. Hindi ako naririnig sa laptop. Hindi ko alam kung anong problema.
Sorry, ha? Akit baba ako. Pinapindot kasi ko. Sorry naman.
Ilang.
Yung sa'yo, Kuya Foodie, meron kasi akong pwedeng suggest sa'yo at sa lahat ng mga viewers mo when it comes to content. Diba? May message na ako sa babae. Sabi ko, hindi naman lahat ng creators pwedeng mag-create ng videos ng kung anong lang, diba? So, pinag-usapan na natin yung niche. Meron kang niche sa sa channel mo, right? So, kung halimbawa, hindi ka makakreate ng video pero meron kang content, meron mga basic things na pwede kang isipin. Like, entertaining ba kasi siya? Number one. Kasi naman ang bottom line ng videos natin sa YouTube. Entertaining ba? Matututo ba sila? Yun lang naman kasi yung dalawang yun na pwede mong i-present sa tao sa videos mo.
Yeah.
Basta may content ka na. Diba? Pero kung hindi mo magawa yung video na yun, ibig sabihin, yung content mo, kulang pa. Pwede ka mag-create another video para lang matahi mo dun sa nagawa mo ng video. Previously nagawa mo ng video, right? Gawin mo tutorial. Gawin mo katawa-tawa, entertaining, right? So, yun lang ang pwede kong isuggest dun. It's either beneficial or entertaining.
Hindi ako naligo.
Huwa! Army! Diba?
Okay. Galing kay Jowa Belsian, no?
Oo, pinadala niya. I have also my shorts.
Ba?
Pasensya na, ha? Medyo paus ako, ha? Ang lala niyo, may sakit-sakitan.
Akala ko dadalhin niya one day. Hindi ko alam na ipapadala niya pala.
Okay lang yan. Marami ka pa makukuha pag punta mo ng US.
Magsasawa ka sa ganyan.
Nakakita nga ako na itong babae, TikTok, ito yung suot niya. Talagang army naman talaga kasi siya. Why is it short? Tapos hindi kami nagko-couple shirt eh. And then one day, suot ko to. And then accidentally, nagsuot din pala siya kasi meron siyang drill. So tuwang-tuwa ako, ay, ano yan? Tuwang-tuwa ako sa army shirt niya.
Marami pa yan dito. Mga army stuff na
Yun nga sabi ko kanina, Che. Sabi ko kanina, I think what I need to do, ano lang to, dun para sa isang channel, isang content, isang niche, is I just need to put my head down and, put kung ano man yung mga na shoot ko na video. Dahil may idea naman ako on what I want na i-convey. Di ba? It's just, yung iba parang gina-judge ko na yung sarili ko na magugustuhan ba to or baka hindi magustuhan, baka mas maganda pa akong pwedeng gawin. Ganun, parang yun nga, overanalyze ko yung sarili ko.
Ang
And
tawag
I tend to do
doon,
that.
overthinking.
Yeah, overthinking, overanalyzing.
Ano ba topic? Sorry, nawawala ako. Ano yung topic?
Bet na bet, pak na pak.
Hello.
I like that. Shout out. MLSO
Ano ba
din
yung
sa'yo.
topic? Hindi ko kasi alam yung ano
Hindi ko alam yung topic
title,
kasi
sorry.
nakikinig ako but I'm focusing
Okay,
on
ang
emails.
ito ang topic is
Okay.
How do you, 'di ba? Lahat naman ng creator, 'di ba, nagkakaroon ng block, ng some sort of a creator's block, writer's block. How do you get over that? That basically,
Yeah.
topic is basically that. Dahil in-explain ko nga kanina na it's not so much for the A1C. It's more of the newer channel na, not the new channel, pero na gusto kong I'm bringing back to life yung cycling A1C. Na parang hindi pa ako nagre-release ng video, parang hinuhusgahan ko na siya na magugustuhan kaya yung ganyan, ano kaya pwede kong gawin. So to the point na hindi ko na magawa-gawa. Ganun. So,
meron kasi,
to me, that's some sort of a
Kuya
block.
Foodie, like for us na we've been vlogging for a while, di ba? Tapos, para bang meron ka ng standards na naset sa channel mo, sa sarili mo din, the way you vlog, di ba? Pag nakikita mo na hindi maganda yung pagkaka-vlog mo, nadidisappoint ka na. Ang dami mong tinatrash na video, sa totoo lang. Pero, yung ibang mga videos na nag-viral, minsan wala namang kwenta eh. Imagine that. So, sayang naman yung mga videos na ginawa mo tapos mapupunta lang sa wala. Just like what I said, be creative lang. Yun lang dalawang important things na sinabi ko nga lang talaga. Is it entertaining? Kung natatawa ka sa sarili mo, gawin mo na lang talagang comedy. Diba? Yung video. And then, kung sa tingin mo naman na beneficial sa tao, gawin mo ng tutorial. Make it informal para medyo may twist. Diba?
Pwede.
Ganun lang yung...
Parang di ba yung parang ang dami mong pwedeng gawin tapos
Yes.
which part would you concentrate more on? Oh, shoutout nga pala. Shoutout sa mga pumasok. Rushal yan, hello. Kinig daw muna siya, nagkakape. Sige lang. Maraming salamat at naka-join kayo. Si Bet na Bet.
I am having coffee.
Maraming salamat din. Ha?
I'm having coffee. Coffee tayo.
Coffee din. Yan, cheers. Ako din, nagkakape.
Parang gusto ko rin.
Nagchat-chat din ako.
Ikaw, what can you say about it, di ba? Pag na-mental block ka sa mga
Pag na-mental block
projects mo.
ka, minsan,
Writer si Mamshi, ha? Writer si Mamshi, videographer si Mamshi, TikToker si Mamshi, YouTuber si Mamshi. It's just all around.
Inaano ko nga kanina.
Whatever she's gonna say right now is legit.
Yeah, ini-explain ko kanina. I'm a writer too. Pero yung personality ko as a writer is very, very different from my personality as a YouTuber.
I
That's
think
fine.
like being a writer and being a YouTuber, that's a huge different thing, because when you say like you're a writer, sometimes like what you write is like when you think of like a something that you wanted to write, you have to make sure that the readers will be able to put themselves on your shoes. Kasi doon mo kasi makukuha yung ano nila yung interest nila. Hindi kasi siya kagaya din sa vlogging wherein like when you try to create a content, pwede mo pa kasi siyang, may time ka kasing gawan siya ng paraan like for editing. Di ba, pwede mo siyang i-reshoot. Sa pagsusulat kasi masyadong mahirap. Kasi minsan, kasi pag may change ka for something, kailangan mo i-recheck yung buong status ng nisusulat mo kung angko pa ba siya dun sa, sa idea. So, minsan
Ay, huwag
talaga
kang
mahirap
magagalit sa akin, ma'am. Yung writing is also creating something. So,
creative
yun
something
yung,
mo.
oo, yun yung part na, like, yung point of view siguro ni Kuya Foodie, if you're creating something, tapos na mental block ka, dun sa state na yun. So, I think it's just the same as writing and doing a video. Kasi minsan, ang writer, pag di niya yung nagustuhan ng sinulat niya, yung buong tinype niya sa typewriter, kinakrample niya yung bond paper na yon, di ba? Noon pa yon.
Correct.
Pero same thing lang din sa style ngayon, nasa computer ka. Ang mangyayari, i-close mo yung Word document mo, o move on ka na naman sa bagong document, mag-write ka naman ng bago. Hindi ka na kontento. So, may dilemma nga na hindi ka makakreate ng something. Tama ba, Kuya Foodie? Yun yung sinasabi mo, right?
Tama naman. And kaya nga 'di ba marami tayo nakikita na halimbawa pang sa mga palabas, 'di ba, na somebody's writing tapos ang daming nakakalat na papel, ganun.
Yes.
I think the same thing would apply to being a creator. And yan, sabi nga ni Rochelle yan, sabi niya, be consistent. Pero minsan mahirap maging
Pero
consistent
mahirap din kasi
pagka na-block
Papshi.
yung utak mo ayaw gumana.
Ang mahirap din kasi when you're a content creator is idea talaga ang kalaban mo because there's a lot of you have many ideas in your head, but how are you going to execute it when you have billions or millions of content creator has the same idea? Paano mo ipapapatok yung idea mo? That's the biggest battle you're going to get when you're a content creator. That's why it's not easy to be a content creator kasi talagang talaga is a battle of the fittest talaga siya. Kasi kunyari may idea ka like, okay, I'm gonna do a mukbang or let's say I will do like mga technology unboxing, something like that. How can I execute it better when like hindi ko naman talaga siya, alam mo yun, yung iba yung, for example, si Shay Shutterbug, iba talaga to kasi pag sinabi yung technology, may alam talaga siya. So how can you execute yourself of having that same idea but different approach? Ay, tama ba yun?
Yeah. And saka meron akong i-add dyan, remember this, mga basic things na dapat natin tatandaan as a person, di ba? Life is not permanent, di ba? Kung events din sa buhay natin is not permanent. So, yung nangyaring pandemic sa atin, marami na apektuhan na YouTuber. How can you concentrate on your niche? How can you stay on your niche? How can you stay on track kapag nagbago yung, 'di ba, lifestyle mo? So, yun yung ewan ko ha, I'm probably on a winning side na ang channel ko is parang YouTube, kung ano-ano lang ang videos ko, 'di ba? Pero as long as yung content siguro very rich, may information, merong entertainment, I guess, yung channel mo hindi naman mawawala sa YouTube, 'di ba? Unlike din sa mga naka-concentrate, let's say, purely travel, ano nangyari sa kanila sa COVID? Hindi sila maka-travel. And they will spend a lot of money, to get checked sa COVID, di ba? Tapos, yung so much time na nag-stay sila sa airport, how many hours, kasi may quarantine. So, yung amount, yung output nila sa video, sa channel nila, nabawasan by tenfold. Hindi na sila yung daily nag-upload. Baka weekly, monthly na sila nag-upload. Ganun na nangyari kasi doon sa pagbabago ng buhay natin ngayon. So, when it comes to uploading videos, ang masasabi ko lang talaga, kung ano yung pwede mong ibigay na lang talaga doon sa viewer mo. Yung sa tingin mo, ma-appreciate ng isang viewer. Huwag mo na sabihin ng marami, ng isang viewer na lang at least. 'Di ba?
Correct.
Sige nga, Kuya Foodie, mag-upload ka ng isang comedy. I dare you to do one.
Hindi yun.
Okay lang, bakit ba? Due to pandemic.
Due to pandemic,
comedy
naging
channel
comedian
ka.
po si
Kuya
Foodie Ewan.
Foodie, tanong ko lang Kuya Foodie, kailan ba kita makikita sa TikTok?
Nasa TikTok
Ayan.
naman ako, wala raw akong content.
Kuya Foodie,
Uy, andyan si
unahin mo,
Shay,
Hindi ko,
Loisy,
anong
andyan
gagawin
si
ko? Wait,
andyan sa baba si Jed.
diba? Anong
Hi.
gagawin ko sa TikTok?
Hi, Jed. Jed, grabe ang support mo,
tan,
Jed.
tan,
Asan
tan.
ka?
Ganun kuya, tan, 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 tan. Tapos wala kang damit.
Sino si Jed dyan? Asan ang pangalan?
Si Jed.
Where's the name?
Naka-background
Jed.
ata eh. Naka-background.
Okay. So, Kuya Foodie, meron tayong isang gamer na naka-background for Mom si John. Just say hi to him.
Panicking outside the disco. Why are you panicking outside the disco? That sounds like a band name. Like, ano nga yun? Panic in the Disco? Panic at the Disco? Oh, ayan.
Parang,
Yan daw si Jet.
ayan.
Panicking outside the disco.
Siya pala yun.
Hi,
Hi,
Jed.
Jed.
Hi, babes. How are you?
Jed! Bala kayo dyan.
Well, thank you very much for being in the background. Not just you,
Yes.
not just for everyone who's in the background. And I hope you're getting something out of the conversation. How to get over.
Jed, baka may maitulong tong live na to, especially on you.
Yeah, I don't think it just applies to. I think
It applies to everybody. It's
it
not
applies to
just
any
creative.
creative, any sort of creative.
Yes.
Whatever you're into,
Sino
diba?
yan?
Writing.
Pa-babe ka pa dyan, ha? Pa-babe ka.
Ayun, si Mr. Possible. Kumusta na?
So,
Long time no see, Mr. Possible.
Ano masasabi mo dun sa suggestion ko kanina? Isa sinabi ko kanina, like, tama ba? May sense ba na? Kasi nga nagbabago yung panahon. Diba?
Pero actually, ma'am siya, merong actually tumpak yung sinasabi mo. Pero sa akin lang ha, for YouTube and TikTok, feeling ko mas mahirap ang YouTube, pero mas mabigat ang TikTok. Feeling ko lang. Kasi sa TikTok kasi dami kasi gumagawa ng isang ganito, tapos dami mong kalaban. No?
Yeah, true.
Minsan naiisip mo, paano mo kaya mapapapatok to, especially ngayon na pandemic, maraming mga taong bored. Alam mo yon yung dahil nga naka-quarantine or naka-lockdown sila.
Well, that's with anything, di ba? As with any changes, regardless kung anong changes man yun, mag-iba ang katulad ngayon, pandemic, sinabi mo nga. Or whatever it may be, di ba? May mag-iba sa buhay mo, mag-asawa ka or something, or makipag-break ka sa jowa, whatever it may be. Di ba? You have to adjust. And lalabas yan sa natin, di ba? Why don't we all, and sabi ko kanina, kinikwento ko, I'm a very positive person. I try to make not just YouTube, pero sa buhay ko, 'di ba? I try to spin it and make a negative make something positive out of a negative situation. Whatever it may be. 'Di ba? Katulad ng 'di ba, ng pandemic, 'di ba? We have to do whatever we need to do. So, as with anything, we have to adjust. And alam ko maraming naman nahirapan, 'di ba? Maraming nahirapan na content creators, syempre, maraming like travel bloggers. They can't travel anymore. Anong gagawin nila? Ultimo nga yung mga bike vlogger na sinusundan ko, hindi sila makapag-bike. Hindi sila makagawa ng content dahil hindi sila makalabas. So, what are they to do? Nag-adjust sila, like yung isang bike vlogger na sinusundan ko, ngayon ang focus niya is ang ginawa niya, ni-retool niya yung mga video niya, yung mga lumang video niya, pinahaba pa niya lalo, di ba? Yung unedited, ni-release niya yung unedited na video. So, yun ang adjustment, I guess, na kailangan natin gawin. Just to keep it going.
Pwede ba unedited video na lang? Parang nakapagod kasi parang
Pwede naman, raw video.
Gusto ko vlog agad at tapos upload.
Pwede naman raw video.
Mag-live ka na lang.
Mayroon akong
you miss
sabihin sa inyo ha. On a positive note, congratulate natin si Mr. Possible. Kasi meron siyang bagong upload ngayon na nagpunta siya sa Splash Mountain. And, na-promote niya ang lugar. Tapos, walang tao. Ang ganda ng lugar. So, congratulations kay Mr. Possible. Nakaalis siya, nakalabas siya. He's not wearing a mask because sila lang yung guest doon. Silang mag-ama. So, congrats. Panoodin nyo.
Yeah, I know naman dahil nga nandito ako sa California, tapos ang bike Ang schedule ko kasi sa live na training ko kasi usually hapon. Ngayon actually ginagawa ko ng gabi pero nahihirapan naman ako ngayon dahil okay nga yung time na yun dahil wala masyadong tao sa baba ng bahay, nakakapag-concentrate ako pero pagkatapos naman nun hindi ako dahil matutulog na ako after that, hindi ako masyadong mahirap ako makatulog dahil obviously pumped up ka. But yeah, we adjust.
Rachelian, thank you for watching the video, yung sa Mactan. Salamat. Nakakamiss na nga mag-travel.
Yeah. Na-enjoy ko yung video na yun dahil napunta na ako doon.
Ang
I
namimiss
love,
ko, Kuya Foodie, yung talagang nag-swim kami kasama yung yung
Butanding.
Yung butanding. Na yun ang gusto kong
I have the
ulit-ulit
video. Cebu.
Oo, every time na uuwi ako, gusto ko gagawin ko yun. Nakaka-addict, Kuya Foodie.
Pwede pa ba yun?
Mag-swim. Hindi pa alam kung pwede pa, but kung hindi ka man mag-swim sa butanding, like, na-embrace ko na yung idea na mag-swim.
Okay na sa akin na makita sila sa
diving,
picture. Wag lang
ganon.
sila lumapit sa akin talaga.
Bakit
Super
ba?
close kayo namin doon sa Putanding.
Ayoko nga. Fish is our friend, not food.
Hindi mo naman sila kakainin.
Kahit na ayaw kong i-interrupt yung nila, habitat nila. Baka mamaya
Well, it's
ako
too late
pamakain
for
niya.
yung sa Bohol, yung sa it's too late for them dahil naiba na yung nila, but that's another issue. Naiba na yung
Oo.
yung kanilang patterns.
Hindi kasi, ma'am, kahit hindi naman yung fish, yung diving itself, na parang na-embrace ko na siya. Gusto ko na.
Ako,
Kinukutatan
hindi
ko
ko
kasi
gusto kasi
Mr.
yung ma'am.
Possible.
Hindi ko kaya kasi yung diving na yan. Pwede ako mag-skydiving, pero pag water, wag na lang. Salamat. Kasi,
Ma'am,
kasi nga
Di ba nakatira
pinapapili
ka sa
nga.
isla?
Oo, pinapapili nga ako dati, Kuya Foodie. Sabi nga sa akin na if you're given a chance to choose how the way you die, is it by boat or is it by plane? Sabi ko talaga by plane. Kasi at least wala lang akong mararamdaman, isang sigaw ko na lang, dead. Kasi
Sakit siguro nun.
Kasi sa tubig kaya, Kuya
wala
Foodie, Diyos ko,
kang
kakainin pa ako.
Hey, wala kang assurance the way you die. Wala kang pagpipilian, is it a painful death or not? Wala kang pagpipilian, ma'am.
Paano ka magko-complain na kakainin ka, patay ka na?
Kahit na, ayaw ko sila yung katawan.
Isipin mo na lang, ma'am.
Masyado
Turn the
kaya
negative into a
masarap.
positive.
Oo
At least
nga.
napakain mo yung mga isda.
Oo nga. Ma'am, isipin mo, baka makamit ka pa ng shokoy.
At least,
Ayaw
di
mo
ba?
baka maging sirena ka, ma'am.
You distribute yourself to them.
Oo nga.
Di ba?
Dahil
Nakain
ilagay
pa
ka
sila.
sa tubig. Malay mo maging sirena ka. Pagbalik mo sa afterlife.
Maging
Malay
Diyosa
mo,
ng
doon mo makikita yung makikita mo yung doon, love team mo. Sila
Ito
rin
si
ng
Lucy.
tubig.
Ito naman si Lucy. Ngayon pa yan. Ngayon pa nagsisige
Shokoy nga.
salita yan. Hindi naman cannot be reached yan sa game.
Hoy, ikaw iniiwan mo ako sa game.
Ma'am,
Lagi
sa
ng lowbat.
lalahanin mo, nasa isla ka ng Aruba.
Merong merong supporter si Ma'am Shi dyan sa baba. Sabi niya,
Madaming
panicking here.
karagatan dyan.
Sabi niya, panicking here. Grabe kayo, ah.
Hindi, pero going back to Mactan, na-enjoy ko yung time ko dun when we were there. I really, really enjoyed
Ang ganda kayo sa Mactan, Kuya.
Hindi kami at that time, maliliit pa kasi yung mga anak ko. So, pero yung stay
Hindi
stay
ba kayo
namin
naka-visit
dun.
ng Cagayan de Oro? Visit nyo naman Cagayan de Oro.
That's my next Mindanao naman ang next ko is
Pero sa Mindanao, Kuya Foodie, you have to secure na may kakilala ka doon.
marami akong kakilala sa Mindanao. Andiyan si Kerry Bells.
Oh, that's good. Si Mr. Possible kunin mo, Kuya Foodie. As a guide. Kasi
Kailangan natin ng guide. Ayan, si Mr. Possible.
very safe kasama yan. Marunong ng CPR yan. I'm telling you. Mr. Possible, nabenta na bakit, ha?
Yung pinsan ko sa Cebu, yun yung Diyos, kahit sa bundok mo dadalhin yan.
Ay, oo nga pala, nasabi mo sa akin, Loisy. Meron din FX. Yung ba yun?
Hindi, tsaka secured kayo. Kasi, tawag dito, yun si Sugod yun si Pombaga,
Kita mo, inibita na ako ni Rochelle yan, Punta ka sa
walang
nila.
ba?
Basta ba may basta laging may inihaw na isda I'm good. Kahit ano lang, kahit bulad lang, I'm good.
Ba't hindi pa kayo nagkikita-kita dyan na matatagal na kayo nandyan sa US?
Ba't akala mo, magkakalapit
Si
kami?
Che kasi siguro mga 10 oras bago ako makarating sa kanila.
Kaya nga,
Hindi
tayo,
naman
ma'am.
Hindi,
sampu.
pwede naman
Ibalik
kayo, di
namin,
ba? Pwede
ma'am,
naman
ibalik
kayo
namin sa'yo,
mag-ano?
ma'am. Tayo, ma'am. Ang tagal na natin magkaibigan, hindi pa natin nagkikita.
Hoy,
Oo
kung
nga.
nandito lang kayo sa UAE o Saudi, pwede tayong magkita kasi magkakalapit lang. US,
Yung
kung
mukha,
may visa lang
yung
ako,
mukha ni
pupuntahan ko
Loisy.
kayo.
Yung mukha ni Loisy.
Kung ano lang kayo, kung
Tayo lang
GCC
maglilink.
lang kayo, punta ka
Ano
ng
Ako, wag ka
dito,
mag-alala,
Armenia,
Rosalian.
Azerbaijan, pupuntahan kita.
Huwag ka mag-alala sa dahil usually lagi meron akong kasamang alalay. Yung alalay ko
Oo.
maglilinis.
Uy guys, tsaka ano pala ha, if you are bored during the pandemic, hindi kayo makaka-create ng video, I would suggest take pictures o yung mga quick na stream, yung story, lagay nyo sa Facebook. Actually, ang IG, ang Instagram, pag maganda mga pictures mo, baka makakuha ka pa ng project dyan. So, just so you
Sponsors.
know, marami pang avenue. Kung hindi kayo okay sa YouTube, may Instagram, meron. Asan ka
May
na live,
TikTok.
Mamshi? Sa, ano yun?
TikTok.
Hindi yung kulay purple. Ano nga yun? Yung
Ay,
sabihin
sa
mo.
Pag ako papunta ng US,
meron
tapos hindi
din
ko nakita
Kumu.
si Shay, sasabunutan ko siya.
Gusto mo tawagan ko na si Eric ngayon eh. O, Eric!
Kaso kung
Bago-
pupunta ka dito, East ko po, Atlanta ang punta
Oo.
mo.
Bago
Bakit
pumunta
ba
si Lois dyan, sabihin ko, papuntahin mo muna ng West Coast.
Tapos sasabihin ko kay Eric after 6 months,
Uy, sabi
punta
ni
kayo dalawa sa Aruba.
sabi ni Eric, oo daw. 'Di ba? Sabi ko sa kanya dati, pwede ba tayong pumunta sa my friends ko sa kasi gusto ko siya makita. Sabi niya, oo naman. Nag-promise na siya,
madali na lang kay
sisinglit ko
Eric
siya.
yun. Oo. Si Kuya Foodie.
While
Hindi
wala
pa
pa
ako
ako.
makaschedule ng pumunta ng Colorado eh. So pag nakakita ko ng Colorado, mabilis nang pumunta ng California. I'll let you know kapag may
Yung
schedule
California,
na ako.
kuya, for
Kalat-kalat kasi
sure,
tayo.
for
Oo.
sure, kuya, yung California pupuntahan ko kasi nandun tita ko. And then,
Taga saan ka dito sa
Florida.
California?
Doon nga sa mountain, ano ba yun, sa Smoky Mountain, sa Luz Biminda.
Smoky Mountain, di ba sa Tondo yun?
Hindi,
Ano
sa
tayo,
Smoky
eh?
Mountain, Luz Biminda.
Pero ang tanong ko
San
talaga,
Diego.
kailan nyo ako bibisitahin dito? Yun ang tanong.
Ma'ams, pag kami yung pumunta dyan, mahal, ikaw na lang pumunta ng US kasi ikaw lang
Ma'am,
Ma'ams, ang mura kaya pag kayo ang pumunta dito galing States, magkano lang ang pamasahe?
naku ma'am, isa lang masasabi ko
ilan
sa'yo.
sila?
Ang pinakamasayang way pumunta sa inyo is
Tignan natin ang pamasahe.
mag-travel ng ship. Diba?
Mag-ship kayo, then
Oh,
mag-ship
eh,
kayo
meron
papunta
pandemic
dito.
pa.
Punta kayo. Kaya nga, pero pag wala na. I mean, mag-start kayo sa Florida and then from there, you took the Caribbean route. Then, pag dumating kayo dito, ako ang sasakay sa inyo.
Ayoko sa Florida, humid.
Tapos
Huwag
mag-change
pupunta ng
course.
humid, kuya.
Tapos kapag nasa na tayo, pag nasa Bahamas na tayo, then change
Eto,
route
kuya,
tayo
yung
ng
address,
ship papunta tayong Europe.
Kuya, yung address niya
Bigay
is
mo lang akin yung city. Anong yung city?
Pero Loisy,
wait
tumawag
lang,
sa akin
San
ng
Diego
sister
din
ko.
nakalagay. Smoky Mountain Way, Yorba Linda, California.
Your Belinda
San
is
Diego din.
not in San Diego.
Saan siya?
Pero drivable, 1
nakalagay,
hour away.
Smoky Mountain, California, kuya.
Oo
Nakalagay.
nga. Kung your
Pero
Belinda,
hindi sa
kung
kay
your Belinda is 1 hour away. So,
Sabi ni
pwede
Jed,
tayo mag-ship.
punta ako dyan. Sige ba? Pwede naman, babes. Walang problema.
Okay. So, malayo yun sa'yo, kuya?
1 hour.
1 hour lang pala eh. Alam mo,
Pag nakapunta-
palayo-layo na pinag-uusap.
Ano yan?
Pag-
Ocean, sa
Kapag
OC.
natapos lang tong pandemic,
Pupuntang
pag
LA.
nakapunta ako kay Shay, ang pinakauna ko talagang hahalungkatin sa bahay niya, yung 2 aso niya cute.
Hoy. Gawin mo unan. 2 aso ko. Yung yung kinukwento ko kanina, Loisy, yung sister ko
Mhm.
tumawag. So, they'll be transferring from Colorado to Florida. Ang sabi niya sa akin, lipat ka na ng Florida. Sabi ko, ano ka, swerte? Kakalipat lang namin ng New Mexico. Ayoko maglipat-lipat ulit. Pero, who knows, in the future, kapag totally retired si Habi, malay mo, baka area kami ng Florida, ganyan, Georgia, we'll see. Kasi para hindi naman nalalayo sa family, di ba?
Yes.
Kami kasi
Si Kuya, di
namin,
ba si
family
Kuya
nasa
Foodie,
East Coast din.
he was about to visit me here kaso nga lang may nangyari. Hindi natuloy.
Iba naman yun, Mams, na-injure ako, di ba?
Kaya nga.
Walang
Pero pumunta
lumalabas
kayo sa...
na price, Mams.
Price? Naku, totoo lang, no, nakakainis na. Nag-check ako ng price from El Paso to Florida kasi may event, may family event, no? Alam mo ba, 400 ang round trip per person? So sabi ng sister ko, magbantay ka every night, every day ng $100 na round trip. Sabi ko, meron ba nun? Sabi niya, meron nun. We'll see. We're trying to target around the holidays. Mahal na Kuya Foodie. Nag-travel ngayon.
Ang daming recuerdos.
Oy, pwede na ako mag-travel Kuya Foodie. I got my first shot yesterday. Kaya ganito boses ko ngayon. Wala sa wisyo.
Ako, next week yung part 2.
Ako wala na. Once lang.
Good evening, sis Ate Maria Rosario.
Hello, Maria Rosario.
Hi Maria
Yan din,
Rosario. Kamusta?
Ang ating friend from Macau.
Actually, baka masarap puntahan. Kaya lang ang gagawin mo lang.
Kailan kaya matatapos ang
Gumastos.
pandemic?
Magkakasino ka lang sa Macau.
Kaya nga.
Puntahan mo. Hi Tina, how are you?
Hoy, Tina, shout
Hello,
out mo
hello
naman
sa
si Jen, nandyan sa
lahat.
baba.
Magandang umaga.
Uy!
Late na nagising.
Uy, Ma'am si Tina, andyan si Jed sa baba. Shout out mo.
Hello, Jed. Ayan, shoutout sa mga nandiyan sa baba. Shoutout sa inyo, kay Rebels, Mimi Joy, Ate Eve. Ayan, naglo-long walk daw si Ate Eve kasi maganda ang weather today dito. Sunny, it's not that cold.
Ay, wow, that's
Yan.
good. Good Ate Eve.
Oo.
Good ba si Ate Eve sa baba? Hindi ako
Akala ko
nagtitingin
lockdown kayo.
kasi na-
Yes, lockdown kami. Actually, meron kaming stay-at-home order. Pero hindi naman...
Hello, Maria
siguro-
Rosario de la Peña. Hello.
Pwede
Hello,
naman
Mami, on the
lumabas.
go.
Pwede maglakad-lakad. Hindi nila pwedeng ikulong mga tao sa loob ng bahay.
Akit na kayong lahat. Naka-premium pa mo
Ganun
kayo,
din,
di
no?
ba?
Yes, 10.
Akyat na, baka gusto niyo umakyat. Jed, akyat.
Si Jed, gusto mo umakyat, makilala mo lahat ng mga YouTubers. Kaya naniniwala ka na YouTuber.
Sino ba si Jed?
Si Jed is a gamer.
Ng COD?
Oh, ASG
Oo,
yan.
si Obi.
Si ano?
Musta na,
Kakilala
Mami
natin.
Ann? Musta na
Kakilala
ang
natin yan.
Musta na ang iyong business?
Si ano?
Hello,
ASG Baho.
Ma'am Ann on the go.
ASG ano?
Baho. Baho B.
Hello, Sis Maria. Yagna Moy.
Baho balat.
Ano to? Richalian.
Baho?
Haba na ng buhok mo yun, Loisy.
Hanggang puwet na yan, kuya.
Ako, Kuya Foodie, hindi yung mahaba ang buhok ko, Kuya Foodie, kasi naka-clean cut.
Kapapagupit mo lang, di ba, Mams?
Ang bigat sa ulo niyan, Loisy. Alam mo,
Baka
anak ko,
magastos sa
ang
shampoo
bigat
yan,
ng
Loy.
mahaba ang
Ma'am, si
buhok.
Loisy, magastos
Mabigat
sa
sa
shampoo
ulo.
yan.
Oo, magastos sa shampoo. Alam ba yung mahaba pa buhok ko nun? Ako, Diyos ko, yung isang bote ng
Ang
shampoo.
iniisip
Kung
siguro ni
araw-araw ka
Loisy,
na-
ano ba gusto niyo tanggalin yung
Ano
buhok?
kasi, si Loisy nagpe-prepare yan sa kasal niya. Gusto niya nasasabunutan.
Ayoko ayoko magpagupit hanggang sa hindi ko makuha yung papel ko. Pag nakuha ko na yung papel ko, tsaka ako magpapagupit. So, kung 1 year pa yan siya, 1 year pa yan, haba pa yan hanggang
Parang ano.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
Gayahin mo na si JB Lapla. Tapos ano ka na, ASMR. ng
Ang ganda
hair.
ng buhok ni
Hairbrush,
JB Lapra,
hairbrushing.
no?
Mm.
Grabe,
Haba na
parang ng buhok na gano'n.
Balik
Ang
na yun.
ganda na.
Ito si JB Lapla sa background.
Ay, shoutout kay Sis JB Lapla, nasa background daw.
Sabi ni Jed
Hola.
Mario,
Hi!
hi Quintina, arat na.
Ay, nako, ang aga pa. Mayana, grabe kayo
Grabe si
Hi,
Jen,
Ate
pinuyak tayo.
Ann, Mommy Ann,
Alam-
on the go.
Ang sarap ng tulog ko dahil sa kulitan natin kagabi. Sa totoo lang. Salamat, Jen.
Babe, maglalaro na ba tayo?
Huwag ka mag-babe dyan dito si OG.
Luluro, tapos nang iiwan. Lubot, lagi lubot.
Lagi lobot, lagi lag.
Hindi
Logistic excuse niya
magyayaya,
lang
tapos lagi
yun.
lubot. Ha?
Excuse niya lang yun.
Sino? Si Jen?
Si ano, si
Ikaw,
Ma'am.
si Ma'am
Sabi
Jen.
niya, ay,
Bakit
lobot
ako?
na.
Asma?
Ikaw.
Dami excuses niyan si ma'am. Oo ka na lang. Okay,
Alam mo
bye.
alam mo yung nag-exit pa lang ako. Then pagdating ko sa ano ba 'yun?
Sa
Sa
lobby?
lobby. Wala na siya. Asa na si Ma'am si John? Alis na daw siya. Ay, bongga. Alis na daw
Oy,
siya.
shoutout sa mga nandyan ha. ClickTalk PH, sa mga bisita ni Kuya Foodie.
Kaya naman kayo, iniiwan niyo ako eh. Hindi niyo ako pinapabayaan niyo. Sarap!
Ay, meron akong friend request. Accept ko na, Jed. Accept ko na.
Tinanong niya talaga, sabi niya hindi mo pa daw ina-add. So, sabi ko sa kanya, ito oh.
Oo. Friendship na kami ni Jed. Thank you.
Nakita niyo na ba yung bagong
Ay-
FB?
FB?
Ay, sura.
Yung FB na feature, yung upvote, pwede mong i-upvote, downvote yung comment.
Ay, hindi
Nakita
ko
ko
alam yan,
post mo
Kuya
na yun
Cody.
eh.
Ay,
Haven't
hindi ko alam
Ano?
yun.
Pero hindi siya lumalabas sa lahat ng comment. Hindi ko alam kung saan or anong
Baka kailangan mo itong
klaseng
iset. Baka kailangan
Or
mo
baka-
iset yung feature na yun.
Or baka sa ano lang yan,
Upvote
sa
and
post
downvote.
lang yan na parang voting something.
nakita ko lang lumabas doon sa phone ko nung nag-ano ko. Tapos yung mga comment may mga up sa left side, may mga up arrow tapos may down tsaka up arrow. So pag click mo
Try
yung up
natin
arrow
yan.
tapos nilalabas na mga category, bakit mo in-upvote? So pwede
Lagyan
mong sabihin.
Sa Facebook mo.
Useful.
Sa Facebook ko palalagay ko. Do you
Meron
think
din
Kuya
down,
Foodie is, Kuya Foodie is hot? O upvote if yes, downvote if not.
Puro downvote.
Oo, gano'n. Tingnan natin kung anong kalalabasan. Meron yan eh. Do you like Tina's bangs?
Upvote.
Upvote. Di ako naririnig oh. Tina.
Ay.
Wala kami narinig.
Ano yan?
Hoy, ba't hindi kayo nagpapakita ang dahil tatlo, ha? Ba't hindi kayo nagpapakita?
Wala, I don't look good.
Ano
kasi
gusto mo makita?
Ay,
Hindi ka nagsasawa sa pagmumukha ko.
oh, minsan ko lang kayo nakikita eh. Siyempre, magpakita na kayo. Si
Nakatapos
Shay.
ko lang kumain. Nakatapos
Oy,
ko lang kumain.
makinig ka. Huwag mo yun.
Hindi pa ako nagkakape.
Kakakuha ko lang ng
Bakit?
vaccine. Wala ako sa wisho. Huwag mo yun.
Eh, kahit na. Anong kinalaman ng vaccine?
Masama nga
Kagandahan
pakiramdam
ng mga
ko.
mga puday na yan. Mga puday. Pakita yung mga
May mga
puday. Okay.
Next time na. May video ako. Baka
Christina.
gusto mong panoorin.
Christina,
Ay,
ano yung ano mo ngayon? Ano yung, ay, naka-jacket. Akala ko nakapang office attire ka ulit. today.
Naka-sweater ako kasi medyo malamig ng konti. Yung pas nakabukas yung pinto ko eh.
Mm.
Sana
Tamang
all
spring na
malamig.
yung weather. Kasi nung
Like-
past few days, nag-snow, kakabuisit.
Oh.
Hindi nakalabas yung mga bata kasi wala na yung mga winter nila eh, kasi tinago ko na.
Wala na winter
Hoy.
attire nila.
Huwag ka na lang
Wala.
Mams,
lumabas.
makita ka, Mams.
Nagpalit na kayo ng outfit? Spring outfit na kayo?
Yes, spring na eh.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall.
Pwede pa naman yan i-full blast mo na lang yung heater. Huwag ka na lang lumabas ng bahay muna.
Anong pinagkaiba ng winter at spring?
Maginaw sa winter.
Oo.
Sa
Yung spring, hindi.
hindi masyadong maginaw, umiinit na, painit na ang spring, tapos lumalabas na yung mga flowers, lumalabas na yung mga dahon sa
Anong
puno.
flowers
Tsaka ang
yan?
spring, may
Yung
rain ng
flowers
spring.
ng flowers.
Yung tulip ko nga, inaabangan kong May mga buds na siya. Ang dami ng mga buds eh.
Ay, maganda yun pagka nag-bloom.
Christian B.
Tignan.
Ayan,
Christian
nakita ulit.
B.
Busy yan si Christian
B,
sa
long
ano
time no
niya.
see.
Yung
Yes,
rosas
long
ko
time
na,
no see.
yung
Actually,
rosas ko
nag-ano yan.
nga, yung
Reaction
rosas
niya.
ko nga
Oy!
na pula, inaantay ko na siya mag-bloom.
Ma'am si
Musta na
Jan.
Christian B?
Yes.
Ma'am si Jan. Yan, tanungin mo si Christian B. Yung sinasabi ko sa yung hello, pogi na yan. Doon yung nakita kay Christian B.
Alam mo, nakakatuwa
Tanong mo
yung
yan sa
ano
kanya.
yan eh. Yung mga interview session niya. Yung mga segment niya. Ang gugwapo ng mga...
Reaction. Reaction na nga.
Sino Christian
Sa
B?
reaction video.
Ay, si Christian B. Hindi mo kilala si
Ayan
Christian
o, sa
B.
Christian
Ka-
B. oh.
ano
Christian
yan?
B.
Di-
Dami
Dikitan
mga
mo yan.
kapapahan ng guest dyan.
Mhm.
Oo. Minsan artista.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi ko makita ko.
Mga bagets. Mga bagets.
Wala ka bang jowa doon?
Ah, ayan,
Christian
ayan,
B?
ayan.
Asan na si Ann? Ano ba yung meeting ni Ann today?
Oo, Christian,
Super
eh,
haba
pogi. Meron pala yung
Kasi
meron
may
pala
scream
yung
kaya ngayon.
bayad.
May scream.
May scream ngayon. Okay, fine.
Oo, kaya hindi siya
Hindi
makaka-join.
siya makaka-join.
Pinanood ko yung yung reaction mo dati dun sa Hey Pogi. Kaloka yung mga
Sa China pala yun, nag-private chat. Opo.
Tara na, arat na.
Si Tina, sa tingin mo,
Ano?
may reaction
Ano ba?
ka doon sa topic ni Kuya Podi?
Ako?
Ayan,
Sa topic
ano,
na
ang
Kuya
profile,
Pudi. Actually, yan din ang problema ko ngayon eh. I have no idea how to...
yung mukha ni Ma'am Shitina dyan sa niya, profile niya.
Nagka-creators block ka rin pala.
Oo, kasi kuya, like yung sa mga pinagdadaanan ko ngayon, maraming, hindi ko,
Sa feeling
lalo
mo
ngayon.
ba? Ito, tanong ko sa lahat. Contributing factor ba sa inyo ang mag-iba ng, hindi ko rin man sinasabing lahat-lahat, pero parang sa akin parang nag-iba yung priority ko. Somehow, nag-iba yung priority ko. Sa sarili ko lang. And I think that affected me.
I mean, like, what kind of priority, kuya? Like, priority of being a
noon
content
talagang,
creator?
nung porsigido. Hindi ko naman sinasabing hindi pa rin ako porsigido, pero
no,
dahil
I get
pagka
you.
nagkaroon ako ng idea, pwede kong film, boom, edit, boom. Tapos, upload. Ganon, di ba? Ngayon, parang iniisip ko masyado. Pero I think, the YouTube, and I think mapapansin nyo naman, and sinabi ko na to noon, di ba? Sabi ko, mawawala muna ako sandali dahil I have to do something professionally. So, yung priority ko, parang nag-shift just to other
I think, Kuya Foodie, like, mahirap yun nga, di ba sinasabi mo kanina, when in terms of career, mahirap talaga na ipagsabay minsan yung hobby mo sa career mo.
I agree.
Hindi madali.
No,
Kasi
and
when you're already like drained from your career and then you wanted to shift on your hobby, wala na natitira. Minsan yung timo-timo na lang. That's the reason that you get mental block kasi hindi mo na alam gagawin mo na. Ano gagawin ko nga?
di ba? Especially with YouTube. Especially sa YouTube, di ba? Dahil alam naman natin lahat and we may create videos or nagla-live tayo. It takes time. It takes a lot of time, during the day. Regardless of what day it is, kung kailan mo naman naka-schedule. I think pwedeng makatulong yung i-schedule natin. Halimbawa nga, nagtatrabaho tayo, di ba? There are days that needs to be spent just concentrating on unless magaling ka talagang mag-multitask. And because one thing will suffer kung hindi yung YouTube mo, yung professional kung nagtatrabaho ka.
Well, I used to do that before but not anymore kasi parang feeling ko nawawala din yung time sa sarili ko.
Meron akong dyan, reaction to that, carefully. Kasi, pareho ka sa category ng mga nag-asawa na bloggers, let's say, si Simply Race, right? Pumunta siya ng Australia, nag-asawa siya, nag-work siya, so nag-slow down siya dun sa ano niya pag-upload ng videos. Tapos, she stopped working kasi nag-concentrate siya na mabuntis. Tapos nabuntis siya. Ganun ang
Mhm.
story niya, Kuya Foodie. So, yung pattern din ng pag-upload niya, nagbabago din, Kuya Foodie. And yung content din niya, nagbabago. Dati, travel siya, ganyan, beauty siya, ganyan. Tapos ngayon, family vlog na siya ngayon. So, nagbabago. So, ang masasabi ko lang dyan, how far you can show yourself to the public. Pwede mo bang ipakita yung buong pamilya mo, yung activities mo daily, 'di ba? Ano ba yung content na gusto mong i-show? Kung gusto mo consistent kang nag-upload. 'Di ba? Kasi
Indeed.
you can upload na ano ng mga raw vlogs, yung raw clips. Papakita mo yung disappointments
At saka
mo, papakita mo
mahirap din
yung
kasi
bad
ano,
days
ma'am,
mo, ganun.
mahirap din kasi maging content creator, ma'am, Chef Foodie, kasi 'di
Yeah.
ba, as time goes by, nag-iiba ang ano, nag-iiba ang strategy, nag-iiba yung ano yung
Yes.
patok ngayon, ano yung in. Paano mo sasabayan?
Let's
Especially
just
But
with
kung
this
yun ang
accept.
ano mo, right? If that's your, kung nandun ka sa, halimbawa, kung yun ang sinusundan mo is, kung trending yung content mo is trending topics.
Mhm. Let's just accept the fact na everybody changes, everything changes. So, people, para bang medyo open sila sa ganyan yun. Open sila sa change. Kung
At
meron ka
saka
na
mahirap din
talagang
ano,
legit follower katulad namin, hindi mo lang kami barkada, follower mo rin talaga
although, oo,
kami.
follower mo
So,
rin
we know what's
kami, number one
going on sa
supporter.
buhay mo. O si Kef Foodie may bagong kotse, something like that. Uy, bagong kasal siya. Mga chismosa lang kami. We are your followers. Parang yun yung gusto ko lang sabihin, di ba? Those things won't change. Alam namin
Mhm.
may nagbabago sa buhay mo. Ganon.
Kaya shoutout kay Jed, pag may mga bagong promotion ka, promote mo dito.
Yeah, ang
Kasi
daming kailangan. I think it's a good
Kuya
topic.
kasi,
It really
kuya
helps.
kasi yung ano mo, yung videos mo kasi masyado kang seryoso. Lagyan mo naman ng
Oo.
No,
konting
Minsan
actually
hindi,
no. That's
minsan, alam mo, minsan gusto ko i-invite yan si Kuya Foodie na mag-join sa live ko sa TikTok. Kaso man, hindi ko alam paano approach eh, kasi masyadong kuya si Kuya.
No. That's a misconception, by the way. Na I think it's just my face and maybe
Kaya nga,
hindi ko alam kung
Hindi,
kailangan
so,
ako
I mean,
magsimula.
hindi naman sa ano, Kuya Foodie, hindi sa looks. Is yung ano kasi, intellectual mo. Iba, parang pang seryoso na topic tayo, hindi tayo pwede magbaboy-baboy dito
Hindi naman,
masyado.
hindi. That's a very big misconception about me. It's that I'm the least serious person that you can ever meet.
Pero Kuya
Pero
Foodie, kailan ba susundan yung boxer?
kagabi. Blue naman kagabi, blue. Pero and ito I will release this information. Kailangan akong dahil I lost weight. I need to retool
Nako,
my wardrobe.
OnlyFans
Yung,
na yan.
yung sinuot ko yung boxer ko kahapon, muntik ng malaglag dahil maluwag.
Kef Foodie, may tatanong sa'yo. What phone do you use right now?
iPhone 12.
12. Oh, perfect. Kasi ganito, si Kuya Foodie kasi, kaya nga siya foodie, ang hilig kumain niyan kung saan sa pumupunta yan nung binata pa siya. So, ang masasabi ko lang sa'yo, Kuya Foodie, kahit nagluluto ka sa bahay, kahit small clips, gawin mo nang gawin sa
Yeah.
iPhone. Try to stabilize your hand or kumuha ka ng maliit na tripod and you got good lighting. Di kailangan i-capture yung buong
Yung ano ko nga,
mo.
Kaya Foodie, yung bago kong phone sa jowa ko nga, wala sa akin.
Di mo kailangan i-capture yung buong area mo, Kuya Foodie. I know kapag nagluluto ang isang tao and doing video, talagang makalat eh. So just capture the food, the ingredients, a little bit of talk, ganon.
Yeah. So I think I started doing that or I started dahil yung ni-release ko my last video on Foodie A1C, yung ramen, is slowly picking up, but it continuously picks up dahil parang mas gusto ng tao, yun nga, yung sabi mo nga, and you're correct, mas gusto nilang makita yung pagkain, maybe how to prepare it, ganun.
Yeah.
And lalo na pagkain, mabilisan. Not anything long, not anything drawn out. So, dahil process, di ba? Lalo na pag niluluto ka. Put this ingredient, these are the ingredients, slice, whatever style, cook. Tapos talk about it a little bit, pero showing the food, I would say 75 to 80% of the time. Make it the star of the show.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that as much as possible now.
At
So
saka
Kailangan
meron din-
naka-GoPro ka para makita mo yung nandito na
Hindi.
yung camera.
meron naman akong
Hopefully, pwede
pwede
na
ko
yun.
namang i-focus yung pagkain.
Yeah.
Ano tawag doon, kuya?
Yung parang boom, parang sa mic, parang ganito.
Lilipat ako sa phone.
Okay.
Actually, meron pa isang style. Lagyan mo ng magnet yung yung case ng phone mo. Lagyan mo dun sa hood. Range hood. Kuya
Lipat
Pudi,
ako.
pwede. Ganon. Ba, ang bilis
So, mahirap lang dito dahil kaya nga gusto kong palitan yung range hood dahil maingay na yung range hood dito, luma na. Pag ginagamit ko yung maingay. Yeah, I think yan din ang minsan tama ka, Ruchel, yan sabi nga niya sa comment. Mahirap ang food. You need to have the right lighting para very vibrant. Kailangan vibrant yung nakikita. Dahil pagka dull, di ba, parang let's say nagluluto ko ng adobo or whatever it is. Parang mas magandang ipakita yung colorful. Maybe switch over to like menudo or apritada, yung meron iba-ibang kulay.
Well, Kuya Pudi, when it comes to that, yung ingredients itself, kailangan, pumili ka ng multicolor. Let's say if you're using pepper, if it requires pepper, bell pepper, kumuha ka na kagad ng tatlong kulay. The green, the red, and the yellow.
Green, red, orange, yellow, mga ganyan.
Ganon, kagad yun.
Yeah.
So when it comes to editing naman, automatic mo na i-brighten agad yung video clip. Kasi doon lumalabas yung kulay nung video pag medyo i-brighten mo ng konti. So kailangan din talaga ng video editing. As may project ako sa iyo, Kuya Foodie, no? Para bang dun sa channel mo, ask yourself, sino ba si Foodie A1C? And then look at your videos since na nagsimula pa. You got the food, you got the travel, you got the bike, and incorporate everything again in your videos, in your channel. Kasi ikaw yun eh. So kahit small things na, let's say, you're repairing your bike, you're detaching your bike or attaching the bike doon sa yung
Kuya,
system mo ngayon, Kuya
sorry.
Foodie. Diba? So, pwede mag small clips doon. How to detach, how to attach.
Yeah.
Ganun.
So I think as far as the bike, that should be, ito ang feeling ko, it should be separate dahil, I'm trying to do that now. Just because it really has something to do, it's about me, di ba? Pero, if it's the bike, then it has, yun nga, sabi ko parang contributing factor yun dahil pa nagkaroon ako ng block dun sa channel na yun is, for some reason, yung pagbabike ko is very, very personal to me. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way. But I think it's just the passion that's kind of holding me back. Kabaliktaran, di ba? I should be able, dahil passionate nga ako about that, I should be able to just share whatever the experience is. Pero I really want to capture, and ito yung over-analyzing ko, I really want to capture that passion and share that passion. And in order for me to do that, I think I just have to, put my head down. I just have to be me and just share it. Just share it, however it comes through.
Siguro dun sa biking mo, Kuya Foodie, no? Para bang very specific yung biking, di ba? So, pasukan mo na yung pamimili ka, di ba? You do it, yung pupunta ka sa store, you're gonna buy the part, or you're going to buy it sa Amazon. So, you can show people, how to get those parts. Like, ganon. Fashion, pwede namang, I got this brand. Mag-buy ka
Kuya
pa today.
Foodie, can you drop the
Tipo
link?
ganon.
Kuya Foodie, can you drop the link again in the comment section, please?
Hindi na ba
StreamYard.
nakapin?
Nakapin.
Hindi, i-drop mo lang, i-drop mo lang ulit.
Sa StreamYard?
Sa may comment section.
Comment section ng StreamYard?
Apo. Hindi, dito sa sa chat box mo, sa live. Hindi ko kasi makopy yung StreamYard sa phone eh.
Dali.
Palagay
Yun
lang
ang
sa chat
ano.
box doon sa kanila.
Yun ang nakikita kong pwedeng gawin mo
Yung-
dun sa channel na yun. Yung foodie.
Hello, Carlito, Mr. Possible.
O tayo lumabas. Ayan, yan.
Ayun. Okay, 1 second.
So
Ay,
yun.
ba't ayaw
So
nga
yung
eh.
ano. So maraming salamat dun sa ano, by the way. And I take the the commentary, I take the advice. Much appreciated yun dahil meron naman akong direction. It's not and I hope
Kuya,
nakatulong din
baka
sa
may
iba.
ano Kuya, may aakyat dyan
Go ahead. Everyone is welcome.
Yeah,
Si Eric
have
siguro.
my visitor.
Ay, you have a visitor.
Manunod na lang tayo ng ano, nagliligawan,
Yep.
gano'n.
Oo. Kaya foodie yung ano, yung, let's say yung, ano yung nilalagay mo sa strap sa chest mo when you do biking? Explain
Heart
that
rate.
further. Yeah. How you use it, what is the purpose of it.
Yeah, that's part of, biglang nawala. Si
John.
Mams. Ayan, si Mams pala, bisita mo.
No, not mom. She.
Si Eric yan.
Oh yeah, kasama lahat 'yun sa ano. So the whole aspect of ito yung plan ko dun sa ano na 'yun, is how to start. And again, nakunan ko na ng yung kailangan kong B-roll for that. Part of that will be voice over as well dahil yan. Mr. Salvi, how are you?
sir. Hi, sir.
Eric!
Hello.
You have to be wearing an army shirt as well, Eric.
Oh no, not today. Not today. Just her today.
Hey, Eric! Hua! Army!
Well,
So, sumagot siya.
Yeah, good. Yung kape.
Hello, Eric.
Hindi, sabi ko nga, umakyat siya mag hello.
hello.
So, how was the,
What are you doing,
the hoodie? How was the hoodie? Did it fit you well?
Huh?
The hoodie?
Oh, I love it. Love it. Wear it all the time.
She's the one who picked it.
Awesome.
Oh, I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And the
figured
cologne.
you're a tall guy. You got a long arm, so I got the tall size for you.
Yeah, it was good. Perfect fit.
Awesome.
Mm. She
That came from
she
Loisy
also got
anyway, okay? That came from
Huh?
Loisy. That didn't come from me. I just bought it for you.
No, I really like it. Thank you. I like the way the
You're
cologne
welcome.
smells too.
yeah, the cologne. The cologne was suggested by yours truly.
John Calandian right beside you.
Ma'am.
Yes, but just thank you for giving
No,
me. It smells good.
it's John Calandian sa I mean he's very good in
Men scent.
choosing colognes. Yeah. Man scents.
Binili mo sa kanya yung ano yung Dior?
Yeah, show them
It's a really good one,
him.
right? The Dior Sauvage. It's really good.
The Versace, the Dylan Blue.
Versace.
The Dylan Blue, yung Dylan Blue ang binili. Okay. That's a really good choice.
Yeah,
Smells
you
really good.
recommended it. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry
don't
about
even know what that
the
smells.
packaging though, because we bought that gift box, but we didn't put it in a box. So I'm so
That's fine.
sorry about that.
That's okay. Perfect. I don't care.
Don't need to unwrap anything. That's fine.
It doesn't matter.
But
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a surprise, you know?
It was. I still got to unwrap it. I mean, I didn't know what it was. It was nice.
Oh, okay.
He don't have any idea actually. I
That was
said it's a
supposed to
kimchi.
be kimchi.
Yeah. Thank you.
I said there's a kimchi coming.
No, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Eric got his first shot as well yesterday. Si Shay. She also got her first shot.
Yeah.
Kuya Foodie also
Yeah.
got your first shot, right?
The second shot is coming next week.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
what's the I mean the feedback?
Are you feeling any
Because,
different?
Yeah. Yesterday was pretty bad. I was tired and dry. I just felt really tired.
How's your arm?
My arm's a lot better today. Yesterday was
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, that's my day today. I
Had a
feel
real bad
proud that
headache
I'm
last
trying to
night.
enjoy
So
this live stream.
Naka-Pfizer ba sila? Did you took a
Got
Pfizer?
the Pfizer. I don't know
Okay.
about Eric, but I got
mine was
Pfizer.
the
Moderna.
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 Moderna? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
had a
I got the
JJ.
same one as well.
Kuya, same ka? Moderna?
Yeah,
It was the free
Moderna.
army shot. So
Do you get two shots for
I had a
Moderna?
Johnson and Johnson, so I
You
got
get two.
one shot.
Okay. Well, J&J is
Uh,
just
uh,
one shot.
Sis Tina don't have any vaccine
But
in
then,
Canada.
but then they were asking me like if I have like headaches and stuff, and I was like asking my doctor, is craziness is one of the symptoms? Because if it's craziness, then because I'm already crazy, then
I
it
think
getting
that's a
Is
worse
it
and
long.
going to
worse.
exacerbate the situation?
yeah, I think that a
I
lot of
think
it.
that's a
Didn't
long-term side effect, Momshi.
That was I was thinking, and I was like, okay,
So when is
pero
the
wala.
big day, Eric?
Somebody was bound to ask that question.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself and ask.
We're
Go
sorry
ahead.
to ask, but since you're here already, so we're gonna put you in a hot seat.
What
So
was
we
the
just
question?
when is the big day?
The big day?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
we
big-
mean when we're gonna get married? There are quite a few steps in between. You know what, guys? I gotta run. I gotta take this phone call. Call you back.
Saved by the phone
Love you
call.
guys.
Hey, by the phone.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, right.
May the phone call.
Ayan. Malis tuloy.
May phone calls pa.
Ano ba yan?
May
Naitanong ko na
phone
nga
calls
eh.
pa.
Naitanong ko na.
Tapos
Hindi nasagot.
binakapan ko na yun eh. Hindi pa talaga nasagot.
Biglang
Ay,
namula eh.
nako. Bad trip talaga yung tumatawag talaga sa kanya. Hindi, army yun. Army yung tumatawag sa kanya kasi army lang yung inaantay niya and then yung insurance ng kotse niya na pinalitan niya. Nagpalit siya ng insurance company.
Sandy!
Sayang. Pero I will definitely gonna tell him that the marriage or the wedding can't
Sasabihin
happen.
ko pa naman
Kung
sana
hindi
kung saan
lahat,
yung ano.
hindi lahat na nandun kami.
Oh.
Saan kaya mangyayari yung kasalan na yan?
Sabi ko sa inyo, magantay pa kayo
Sasabihin ko
ng dalawang taon.
sana, ako ang matron of honor, hindi na nasunod yun. Nabihitin ako, gosh.
Ay, dito pa lang. Dito pa lang. Ano.
Basta Loisy ha,
Imbitahin nyo na yung sarili nyo.
Loisy, pag kinasal ka, Loisy, dapat isa ako sa mga entourage.
Sabi ko sa inyo, pumunta kayo.
Bitayin ng sarili, ma'am.
Oo, dapat isa ako sa mga entourage doon.
Oo nga, di ba napansin, Tina? Iniimbat namin sarili namin.
Ito, Loisy,
Liliparin ko
sasabihin ko na
talaga
ngayon.
yan.
Kahit saan man yan. Basta dito sa Amerika, pupunta ako. Kung imbitado.
Yay! Confirm! Ay, kuya, in-invite na kita dati pa.
Ako, Loisy, pwede ako pumunta dyan. Basta
Seriously.
invited lang ako at meron lang akong papel na galing sa'yo na andun yung pangalan ko. Talaga, dadaling ko talaga si Rodney kasama dyan.
Pwede doon na lang pala tayo magkita. Witness pala tayong dalawa.
Sorry, meet up there. There you go.
There you go.
Na live
Oo,
natin.
doon na lang kayo mag-meet up. Di ba?
Ano ka? Doon kayo.
Kasama
Kasama ka. Pumunta ka din ng US.
I-passport ka, di ba?
Si Tina,
Ano
ano
din?
naman yan eh.
Tama kayo ni Mami
Drag race with you para magdadrive lang kayo.
Tama kayo ni
yan.
Mami.
Hindi pa ba kayo nakapag-drive hanggang Florida?
Ang layo kasi, 24 hours naman.
Sige, Rochelle yan. Maraming salamat. Good night na sa inyo, sa mga matutulog na dyan. Thank you very much sa pagdaan.
Mag-aeroplano na lang kayo.
Ay, tinatanong ni Jed kasi nanonood si Jed. Tinatanong ni Jed kung ilang taon na daw
O yun, no? Ayun, bumalik.
magkakakilala.
Dali. Oh.
Ayun na si Eric.
Sorry about that.
Sir, hi.
You already saved by the phone. The call.
We're waiting.
Change the subject now, right? Talk about something else, right?
I got a question.
Unfortunately, the subject didn't change because we were inviting ourselves to the wedding.
Let me see.
What I was saying was, it doesn't matter. I was telling Loisy,
There we go.
as long as it's in the United States, I'll show up.
Okay.
I invited myself.
I always harass Louise and tell her that I got to find the best angle here so that I can know how to do that on Instagram.
So when if the
There you
wedding
go.
happens in the United States, then I will definitely go. But you should promise me that on your honeymoon you need to come to my island.
Aruba.
Yes, you need to come to Aruba.
Aruba.
I thought John will say, come to my bed. Oh, you be careful, John.
What island is that?
Aruba.
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 Aruba should be
Yeah,
nice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's join Eric and Loisy for their
Yeah,
honeymoon.
Their honeymoon?
yes, you can stay on my timeshare and you can have your best honeymoon for a week there.
You know,
Big
there's a
time.
gift right there.
She's got a timeshare. Nice.
Nice, may sponsorship na, ma'am.
Parang
Pero dapat ikasal mo na
naghang
sila,
ba siya?
Day. Naghang siya.
Naghang siya yata. Ay, hindi, may tawag lang yun siya. Kaya nagbasa lang yun siya. Muntik na mabaliw. Sasagot naman yan ng tanong eh.
Ayan, Loisy,
So, hindi
meron na kayong place where to,
Na-bombard
Meron
yung
na kayo,
tanong eh.
Oo, pamasahin na lang. All you have to do is bring yourself.
Pamasahin na lang yun sa inyo.
And
Yung
then the
tinatawag
accommodation.
na yung silid ng pulupok yuta.
Bibigay ko sa inyo accommodation for 1 week.
Wala
Wala kayong
pa,
babayaran,
cute.
walang maintenance fee, walang deposit. Ako bahala.
Gamitin
Basta
natin yung
promise.
gamitin yung timeshare ni
Anong
ma'am.
timeshare yan, Ma'am?
Sorry?
Anong timeshare property yun?
Hyatt.
Marriott ako eh.
Ate nga, Kuya Foodie, Marriott. Punta akong Florida, sa Marriott ako.
Marriott ako 2 weeks.
Wala. Mr.
Piliin mo,
Possible,
ma'am.
walang date.
Pwede naman,
Walang date.
pwede din naman sa Ritz.
Eh no, pati si Carlito pupunta.
Walang date. Baka bumalik si Kuya Foodie.
Kung
Tawag yan.
kung ikaw ang tatanungin, Loisy, kailan mangyayari yan?
Next
Kung ikaw ang
year.
Ha?
Next year.
Next year. Okay.
Yeah, kasi mag-aayos pa sila ng visa. Tagal ng visa na yan. Tagal-tagal.
It's either, Kuya,
6 months,
late next year.
Yeah,
6 to 8
hopefully
months
6
daw eh.
months.
Yeah.
So, baka, late next year.
Late next year.
Mm-mm.
Sana walang
Fourth
nun,
quarter
or nag-slow
maybe.
down na. Sana wala na ibang variant, no? Kasi meron na tayong vaccine.
Mm-mm. Hindi naman pa namin napag-uusapan about that na gusto na niya. Gusto niya na. Anytime gusto niya na. Eh, ako lang kasi yung may documents talaga na kailangan pong ayusin, Kuya.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's
Naku,
understood.
excited ako sa
Understood
kasalan
naman.
na yan. Basta, ma'am, siya, pag
Ito,
kinasal
ma'am.
ka, yung motive, ma'am, dapat wala kayong pakialam kung ano motive ang susuotin ko. Nagsabi
lang
na
yun,
talaga.
ma'am. Feeling ko naman hindi naman siya yung talagang wedding lang, hindi siya yung talagang
Bongga.
whatever na Oo.
Okay
Feeling
lang
ko
yan.
magiging lang siya,
Excited
very
ako
Basta
for
dadating ako.
simple. Pero pag nandun kayo, special na yun sa akin. Bongga na sa akin yun. Baka maging garden wedding yun or something. Di ba mayroong ganun sa States?
Yes.
Basta ayoko lang ng court.
Kahit
Gusto
saan
ko
mo
it's
gusto
either
mo ikasal, pwede ka
mag-garden,
ikasal dito.
beach
Basta meron
wedding.
lang
Ako nga, sa loob ng
mag-officiate.
bahay namin kinasal eh. May nag-officiate sa amin eh. Oh.
Dito nga sa California, kahit sino pwede mag-officiate. It doesn't need to be a judge. It doesn't need to be, kailangan lang ng magbayad ng permit and that's it.
Oh, that's
Ay,
good.
talaga?
Yes.
Yeah, kasi nung pumunta kami sa
Pero
sa
pwede
court,
din naman, ma'am, kung gusto nyo, ma'am, dito na lang kayo ikasal.
Ma'am, hindi nga yan pwede.
Pwede
Yung
kaya,
mga,
ma'am.
Kung saan.
dadalhin ko lahat ng pamilya namin dyan? Okay ka lang. Hindi nang mapunta yung pamilya ko yata sa Pilipinas eh. Puro lang yung puro representatives sa US na family lang. Oh. Hi, sir.
Hello. So I had to use the computer. My phone died.
Okay.
So I had to switch over. Sorry.
Ano na yun tanong mo? Si Shay, tanong mo ulit.
Dahil nagbago na isip ko eh. Joke lang.
Why? What
I
happened?
don't know. I don't know. I forgot what my question was.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yung petsa.
can I be your matron of honor?
I'll be right back.
Ang kapal ng mukha ko eh, no? Nilayasan naman ako. Ayun yung mga tanong ko, Sisi.
Hindi, pumupwesto lang yan. Umaano lang yan. Yung tawag dito. Hindi yata handa.
The hot seat
Can you hear
being.
me okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
fine.
clearly.
Okay.
Alam mo pa sa
I spilled
kwarto
my
niya.
coffee all over the place.
Okay, let Loisy ask all those questions then.
Okay.
Which question? I don't know what you want guys to know. Someone asking here.
Tinatanong ni Mams yung motif. Ano raw yung motif?
Ano ba motive?
Kailangan pa ba ng motif? Hindi naman siguro. Kasi we both like or love purple.
Yes.
Me too.
Okay, the only thing that I
kuya.
would say is that as soon as you're getting married, you're gonna have your honeymoon here in Aruba.
You're gonna have what?
You need to have your honeymoon here.
In Aruba?
Yes.
Of course. I've never been to Aruba. I love Aruba.
Yeah, he's adventurous. He likes to visit a lot of places.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
promised me that we were going to see them, right? In different places.
Yeah. Traveling
See?
the U.S. Once you're here, baby, once you're here,
Yes.
just get in the car and drive. Or we get on a plane and
Yeah.
fly. It's not like you have to go through a.
That's actually a good idea,
Yay.
Eric, to go to Aruba. Let
I need to get some food.
Loisy
Hang on a second.
let Loisy board that big army ship going to Aruba.
Oh no.
he said no. Yeah, that's crazy. There's so much soldiers there. They don't really let you board that ship though. If
No, you
you're
don't want
not
to.
What's
That's
that
not any
ship?
fun anyway. It's very uncomfortable. To say
Yeah.
the least.
What that ship? Ano
It's not
ship
really.
yun?
Well,
What
for
that-
us, for the army, it's a plane, and they'd stick us on a very uncomfortable plane with not a lot of service.
Mm.
I mean, you have to wear. Yeah, it's not very fun.
They're asking babies when. So
I
I said
know.
maybe
That's why I keep
maybe next
disconnecting
year.
and doing stuff.
So he's done it on purpose.
No,
Yeah, very
I,
Do-
I wish I had an answer. I do. I mean, as soon as possible. That's all I can say. We
That's
have a
good
lot of stuff
answer.
that we got to
As soon
take
as
care of.
possible.
I'm still trying to get stuff lined up. I've got something maybe going on with the Army now. I'm trying to get on full time with the Army, and once I do that, I should be.
Oh, congratulations! That's
I'm
nice.
trying. I'm trying.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll work out.
That's a good future for both of you. You and Loisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sissy
That was-
Shay is also she's the one in New Mexico, na? You don't remember their name, so when I said New
Balik
Mexico,
ako,
you
ha,
know
wait
their
lang.
name.
I know there's a few friends in there, but I don't remember all the names. I barely remember my name.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
visit us here, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see Loisy right away as soon as she comes.
I want to go to New Mexico. I've heard it's beautiful. Is it?
Yeah.
What part of New Mexico?
White Sands.
Oh,
I
White
mean,
Sands.
that's the base. The cruises.
Okay, I've been to White Sands. I don't like
How
White
was it?
Sands.
You don't like White Sands? Oh
Well,
my
I went out into the White
Why?
Sands part of White Sands. That's the part that's not the fun part.
It's not a fun part
Well,
because it's a boring
wait.
area.
It's very, very, very hot.
Yeah,
Very
during
hot.
summertime, but you can
Yeah.
come over for like the winter time when it's
Yeah,
when we do have
he
the
hates hot
good weather.
places.
Yeah.
But you're
I've
from
been
Georgia,
to that part of New Mexico. I was thinking like, what's the other part? What's the capital of New Mexico? The city.
I think it's what's that letter A? I forgot. what it's
Albuquerque.
called. Albuquerque. Yeah, I think it is Albuquerque. I haven't been to Albuquerque. It's 4 hours drive from my area. Haven't
I heard
seen
it's
it.
beautiful. You should go. You should go.
That's what I heard. I'm just waiting for a long vacation. Maybe
We can go on a weekend. Just
The
take
end
like
of May.
go up Saturday, get a little hotel up there, stay one night. I mean, they've got a lot of little shops that sell really nice stuff, and it's really pretty up there. If you like
Yeah,
art
that's
and
true.
arts and
Yeah, we're
crafts, and
fixing to
you're a girl,
go.
so you like arts and crafts.
We're fixing to go to visit my family in Colorado as well. So
Ooh, Colorado's
we're gonna
pretty
hit
too.
Albuquerque, and then we're going
Yeah.
to Colorado.
You should explore that whole area. That whole area of the United States, Albuquerque, Colorado. Is it Nevada, Arizona? All those areas. It's
Mhm.
beautiful there. There's lots of the
Exactly.
Great Canyon, all kinds of stuff. You should go see
I want to
while you're
see
there.
Arizona. I want to see Nevada.
Yeah. Have you been to
And
Vegas
Naku,
yet?
nagkakaintindihan ka.
no, I haven't
Hindi
been
ako
to
nakarinig.
Vegas.
You haven't
No,
been to Vegas?
No, I haven't. I'm trying. I'm avoiding Vegas because I know it's expensive.
It's a
up there.
gamble city, right?
Well, I
It's
mean,
a cas- it-
here's how you do Vegas. You only go for like 2 days. Don't plan a week in Vegas. Like 2-3 days maybe. It take
Okay.
like a certain amount of money that you said this is what I'm. It's like you were going to go on a trip, a normal trip. You'd set
Yeah.
aside like $500 or $600 for expenditures like food, all that
Yeah.
stuff, right? And you wouldn't worry about getting that money back. You knew you were going to spend it, right?
Exactly.
So when you go to Vegas, you just say, this is the money that I plan on spending in Vegas. I don't plan on getting it back, but this is what I'm going to gamble. Once you gamble that and play with that, once that's done, you're done.
Mhm.
That's just have that limit.
That's good.
If you don't do that, you're going to be at the ATM machine every hour and a half trying to win your money back, and you'll never do it. It'll never happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Never
slots
go
are
to
fun.
It's a
Vegas.
good
Food's
tip.
great.
Don't go to Vegas.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Don't
Vegas,
go to
they got lots of
Vegas.
shows. The food is good. There's all kinds of stuff to do. It's only fun for a couple of days though. It gets old quick because
Yeah.
it just gets old. Unless you're a millionaire
That's
or
really.
whatever.
I'm
No,
not.
because then you only can lose so much money before because you're always going to lose. You're going to be like
Mhm.
you start getting sad, and then you want to leave. So then that's what happens. That's what I do. A couple days, and then I'm like, all right, that's it. See a couple shows, eat some food.
True. And it's also humid there, I think.
It's not humid, but
Babe,
it's it's hot.
Super
talks-
hot. Super
she-
hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
She talks about Cebu also, that Oslo.
Oslo was awesome.
Did you visit Oslo?
That-
Oh
Did you
yeah.
swim with the shark?
Oh yeah. I got video of it. Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I love doing that.
Yep. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's even near to that butanding, to that shark.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a
It was
video
great.
on that one. But they keep telling you not to get near, right?
Oh, they don't eat people. They don't even they can't eat anything bigger than like this. For they eat little tiny little plankton and
Yeah.
krill and stuff. They can't. I couldn't even fit in their mouth if they wanted to. So they're just swimming around and the only reason they're even there is because people are dumping food in the water to feed them. Just like dogs. I mean, a dog's going to keep showing up and keep feeding it like a hamburger every day at the same time. That's what they do.
So
And they
how
just
is
swim
it
around. It's great.
in Georgia? You do have like water in Georgia too. Do you go to the beach and swim? Do you visit the beach in there?
They've got some lakes here, but they're not that. I don't really like. I'm not a big lake fan because they're all like not real lakes. They're all like man-made. I've gone there a few
lakes.
times. My sister owns a property
Uh-huh.
on a lake out here, and it's cool. I mean, I'll get behind her boat and we'll ski or whatever. But I'm not like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get out there. That's just not that big a deal to me.
How
I like the
about
ocean.
Florida? Like, do you travel to Florida?
When I was younger, I used to. I don't anymore.
Okay.
I like the ocean. I like the Pacific Ocean and I like the ocean that was when we were in Iloilo when we were at the lump spot. I just like the beach.
Sorry, my
Like
dogs are
waves
getting crazy.
crashing.
1 second.
Mm-hmm. So,
Baba.
yes,
My friend said, congrats, bro, Eric. I don't know why she's congratulating. Kuya Foodie.
Yes.
Kuya Foodie is the... Anong ginagawa mo dyan?
I'm I don't want to eat in front of you guys.
Go ahead.
What
I just
you're eating,
cleaned
Kuya?
up a bunch of coffee I spilled all over everything.
I just went
Is
to
it
get my
good for you
lunchtime.
to have...
So I got a question
Yeah,
for
unfortunately,
Eric.
I work East Coast hours, even though I'm on the West Coast. So
Oh
it's
yeah, lovely.
technically my lunch hour.
Okay.
So I got a
What do you
question for
do?
Eric. Having Loisy as a girlfriend, right? Like, what do you love about Loisy so much?
What do I love about her?
Yeah.
The main thing that the number one thing that I love about her is her heart.
Oh, I
She's got
didn't
an
hear.
amazing
Sorry.
heart.
Pardon me.
Her heart.
Her heart.
Her heart.
Oh, her heart.
She's
Oh,
got
you
an
got a heart.
amazing
No, I'm just
heart.
kidding.
No, but hers is bigger than mine. Better than mine. That's why I love her so much.
Nice.
She's a very generous and kind and loving person. Very genuine.
Oh, you are. Oh, you are.
She is. Trust me, I've dated lots of people that aren't. I know the difference. I've been married to people that aren't. She's a good person. And when you run into a good person, you hang on to them. Because they're very few and far between.
Eee.
Very few and far between.
Sabi ko sa'yo, kuya, ayoko magpagupit eh. Kasi yan, nakakaano ng bukin eh. ah.
Now she's so happy
Tanong mo
hearing
ka
that.
tanong mo ka nung ayaw niya. Tanong mo yung
So
ayaw niya.
asking about what you like most about Loisy. How about what do you hate most about Loisy?
What do I hate?
Yeah, like hate, not just disliking it. Hate.
I don't hate anything. I hate the fact that she's not here.
Oh,
Ano na
There you
eh.
go.
Nakakaba talaga ng buhok.
good answer. Good answer.
Well, if you feel that way about her, right? Then I truly understand that answer, and that's a very. I mean, that I feel that answer came from the heart because of how much I
Yeah.
can tell how much you love her. So good for
It
you.
is.
That's the good thing about asking those questions. Those questions are tricky. So he answered well. Congratulations, Eric.
Well, thank you.
It's a tricky question. I don't even know about it.
I know.
Yeah, that's I mean, like I said, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm not so I've had some experiences, some bad ones. I've dated some really rotten people. I've been married to I was married to a rotten person, and so I know bad. Okay,
I can relate
So when I run into good,
about being married
which
to a
is
rotten
not very
person.
often,
I
it's
can
something
relate.
I hang on to. I'm hanging on to that for dear life. So
I think we have similar experiences where we
Kuya
hang
Pudi can relate.
with first marriages or for old previous relationships or and you kind of hopefully at least in my case I learned my lesson and I really gravitated towards somebody of the opposite. I'm like I don't want to deal with that type of person anymore. So I'm gonna be with somebody that I can truly love and can reciprocate. So
yeah, well that's it. I mean, it's so much more than just. I mean, physical looks and everything are nice, and that's great, and she's very beautiful. Louise's very beautiful.
no,
She's gorgeous, but that's not the reason that I'm with her. I'm with her because of what's inside her. Because beautiful women and beautiful people are a dime a dozen. You can find them anywhere. I mean, there's got to be more to it than that. There's got to be.
oh definitely.
There's got to be depth. So. I wouldn't be continuing to do this for years and years if I didn't feel that way. I could have stopped calling her a long time ago if it was just about me.
I really, I mean, I've asked this question, to Loisy, and it's like, how can you guys, I mean, it's the love, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
number one reason, but if it was me, it's gonna. I mean, I'm not saying I can't do it, but I'd struggle with something like that, like somebody that's so far away,
Right.
with that long distance.
I guess I'm kind of used to it. I've done this before with less worthy people.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow.
I have. I've been in a couple of long distance relationships with people that didn't
Yeah, but
deserve
that's an advantage. He's hanging out to you. Right?
Huh? Say again?
No, that's an advantage that you know the system, right?
Oh,
How
yeah.
the
Yeah,
system
I know how it
works.
works.
So I said,
I'm a pretty.
like Lois is so fortunate because you're hanging on to her. Like you don't break up with her or whatnot, right?
Right.
Well, that's good, Loisy.
He's very supportive. Like
Mhm.
if I go with my YouTubing, he just okay, go hang out with your friends, something like this. Because he don't want me just sitting here, lying here alone like this. Because he's also busy. He's also having his own life there where I'm
Complaining
not
about your
there right now.
elbows. Like, Babby, you need to get outside
Yes,
more.
Baba.
My
Yes, Baba.
elbows. I'm like, Babby,
Yeah.
that's a sign that you need to get outside.
You need to get outside.
Yeah.
I asked him, Kuya, I am the crazy, I'm already crazy. He said, no.
You're not
I'm
crazy.
crazy, Kuya, right?
I think no, you're not crazy. You're more than any of us anyway. You're very lively. You're not crazy.
Yeah, she's just a
No.
lively person.
You have a lot
I
of
know
energy.
crazy,
You
trust me.
always, you're one of the happiest people that I've ever met.
Mhm.
I know, we all go through issues, but it seems to be for you. You seem to handle it pretty well, and you live your life. However bad it may be at that time, I could
Yeah.
learn something from you.
Yeah, true.
What do you do for a living, man? If
Me,
you don't mind me asking. Yeah.
I work for Verizon. I'm in information security,
Okay.
but I used to live in New Jersey, and I relocated to San Diego for family.
Okay.
But again, as I said, I still work East Coast hours because that's
Also, you're telecommuting.
yeah. I've always telecommuted, regardless of like the pandemic.
Okay. Nice. Nice. I worked for Sprint for a long time. I was doing remote test and turn up and circuits and
Okay.
stuff. Did that
How
for
do you
years.
feel
and years.
about the merger?
I left a long. I quit because I got stuck when I first got there. I got stuck on a shift from 11 at night to 7 in the morning
Oh,
because that was all that was available. But then I got stuck on that shift and I did it for like 15 years almost. And I was like, I couldn't get off of it. So finally, I was like, all right, I got to find something else to do.
Yeah, Foodie, do you
So
get employee
I think the
discount?
merger's good for them. I'm
Yeah.
hoping.
yeah, I think
You
so.
Do you get employee discount for Verizon? Are you
I
using
only,
Verizon?
and this is for all employees.
Yeah.
We only get discounts on the service. We don't get discounts on the product.
It's the same
Okay.
with it was the same with Sprint. We
Yeah,
just
like
got
if we like
on the phone
for the phone,
yeah, you
I
have
have
to
to
pay,
buy it at whatever price they sell.
Mm-hmm.
but you just got
But-
free service,
But the service is 50% off.
50% off. Okay.
Yeah, for the service? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, for
Can
the
that be
service.
extended to your
Yeah, and
family and
Verizon is
friends?
like one of the more expensive.
Oh my
when you-
goodness, that's what I've
Yeah.
got right now, and I'm like, ooh. As soon as
Yeah.
that contract is up, I'm switching to somebody else. Ooh.
Huwag mo ako
It's,
narinig ni
I think
Kuya
150,
Foodie.
160.
Like everybody, everyone that I know, well, at least my family anyway. I can get 10 people. So
Nice.
everybody jumped on my
Of course.
Discount.
my service.
Oh, awesome. Wow, 10 people in.
That's huge, Kuya. 10. And you are, how many are
I
you
do
in the
get I
family?
do get a discount on other products, but not on the phone. Like I can get a pretty good discount on, like usually when I buy my AirPods, like it's 25% off.
Okay.
Any of like accessories and all of that, just not the phone. I don't think the margins on the phone are that big for the carriers. I think they make their money on the plans, not
I
on
was
the
gonna say
phone.
the plans where they make all the money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they
they
get.
sometimes offer buy one take one for phones.
Yeah.
I was only able to move up to the iPhone the 12, the new one, because the Verizon offered almost 50%. That for everyone,
Wow.
not just for employees. But they said you can get $440 at maximum for any device if you want to upgrade. So I jumped on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mine is a brand new phone.
Yeah. I learned my lesson though. Next time I do, I'm gonna unlock my phone and just use it and just find a cheap plan. Once I get done paying for it, I'm just gonna unlock it and use it. On probably
The one that you bought is not the same?
No, I got the Note 10 through Verizon, but I realized after I did it that I was getting
Oh,
hosed.
Note 10. Note is a
Yeah.
nice phone.
Yeah,
Very
it's not 5G
sturdy phone.
capable though. So it's decent. It's decent. Battery dies quick.
They are Apple users. We are Samsung users.
I was never an Apple user until my family moved here. Remember, I was in New Jersey for 2 years
Yeah.
before I moved here.
Mhm.
Yeah, up until that point, I was never an Apple user, and I only switched because of so I can FaceTime with my kids. It was easier for
Okay.
me to FaceTime.
Well, I've been a Samsung user, and yeah, that's the phone that I have. I had the Samsung Note 3, 4, but I didn't, reach the 10 part. But it's a very nice phone.
It
That's the
is.
one with the stylus, right?
Yep. The one
Yeah.
stylus that I never use.
Well, I
I've taken it out
did
twice.
like making notes or whatnot, but not as
I am
often.
using it.
I don't use it.
I have Note 8, so I'm using the pen.
I just got it because of the processor and the display and stuff. That was the only reason I got it. That's what they had. She pulled up the stylus. She goes, "Oh, look!" I'm like, "Yeah, great. Put it back." I don't care. I'm never gonna use that. I'm not gonna use that for anything.
Yeah.
I'll lose it. I'll lose it, or I'll break it, or I'll step on it, or I'll sit on it, or something. So I just said, like, no, I'll just leave it in there. I'll spill
But
coffee on it.
yeah, Sissy Shay is from Korea also. She stayed how many years, Sissy Shay? you stayed in-
안녕하세요, Eric.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
We stayed for like 7 years. We got assigned in Korea. I wasn't supposed to like be with my husband, but I said I'll be lonely, so I flew with him. We rented out our house in Colorado, and I didn't know we were staying there for like 7 years.
It's not a bad place to be. There could be a lot worse
It's
places.
not
than Korea.
if you know the language, but yeah, you can speak in English and people will understand you. But you wanting to be friends with locals, it's so hard. So
I don't
I
really
said,
like
well,
Filipinos very much. I've noticed
pardon me?
they're not big. They don't really like Filipinos very much. I didn't get that.
Yes, because they can see that Filipinos are talented, and then the jobs goes to Filipinos. That's the reason why
Yeah.
they don't like Filipinos as much.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why she wanted to
But
come visit me or come out there and work. And I was like, nope.
But it's okay. Like what the army says, you're on a host country. You need to be friendly. You need to cater for what they want or whatever. Don't cause any trouble. So if something happens to you, the big army says you need to come back home.
Well, I mean, you got the blue passport. It's not. I mean, you're a Filipino by ethnicity, but you're a citizen, right?
I'm a
U.S.
citizen.
citizen. Right. So that's you've got protection. But as a Filipino national going over there, she wanted to come out and see me, and I was like, no, I don't want you coming in here and trying to get a job. I don't want you doing any of that.
Yeah.
I've seen how they treat it. I've seen the kind of jobs they give. Like, what you're coming.
Yeah. But I've seen that happening. They really like not wanting them, but sometimes you would see the hate in their faces.
Oh yeah, I got hate. I mean,
you
I got
did
here. I was the most white American males, especially white American males, get a free stupid pass in Korea. You get excused from doing a lot of dumb things just because, like, well, what did you expect? Look at it. And even I still got like the little ajumas and ajushis would still.
Yeah, but you know what? If you get into trouble, staying in Korea as an American, you have the 24-hour window to go back. So if you have a full house, like a full apartment, forget about that. They'll ship you back within 24 hours. Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes. So you don't do any trouble in Korea. Don't go crazy in Korea.
I liked Korea a lot. I did. I really had a good time. I enjoyed the food, and I thought it was fun. And
Did you like kimchi?
I love kimchi. I love kimchi.
Actually, he do have a kimchi right now.
Yeah, I have some right now in my refrigerator. One of the soldiers I work, one of the captains I work with at the unit, my reserve unit. She's her mother's Korean, and she makes kimchi all the time. She's got her own kimchi refrigerator. That's how you know they're serious, because you got their own kimchi refrigerator. And you have to have them because it smells so bad. That it'll stink up everything else in the refrigerator.
I love kimchi.
Yeah, you put it in your garage.
He loves
Yeah, that's how she keeps it. But she said, I said, tell your mom to make me some. And she brings it to me whenever I'm like, if I see it for a couple of days, I'm like, bring me some tomorrow. So she brings me a whole jar of it.
Yeah,
I honestly
Kuya Pudi loves
miss the
kimchi.
food.
I love
I
kimchi.
like kimchi.
Oh, I love it.
Because they have so much type of food in Korea, not just the ones that are popular. Those are the ones that I miss. Like, the vegetables. You don't even know the name of that vegetable that they make, but it's good.
I like did you like bulgogi? Beef bulgogi?
Yeah. I can do bulgogi. I can make
Bulgogi.
kimchi.
Oh
So what
man.
I thought of when I was in Korea, we won't be staying here permanently, so I need to learn the food because I'm
Hmm.
definitely gonna miss the food. I
Yeah.
started cooking it, but it's not as authentic as like the Korean does. So I really wanna learn how to do it to the T.
What you like about Filipino food?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Filipino food. There's only one that I don't really like.
What is it?
Like, uh, um, balut. I couldn't. I tried it once. I just couldn't do it.
The duckling.
Ugh. I
Kuya,
dumped
you
Have
eat
about
you
balut?
That's
a
more
have
half
like
a
you
a
tried?
jar
dare
of
for.
that.
Actually, like I love balut. Like for the even the flavor. I used to. I started not liking it.
Right.
I started
Okay.
not liking everything about it. I love
Uh-huh.
like when I was little. I remember my grandfather giving it to me, and
Uh-huh.
I would only have the soup. You know, the liquid.
Right.
That part I love, and then slowly, it developed into me eating the whole thing.
Well, it was a texture thing for me. I didn't. The flavor was great,
Hmm.
but the texture, it was the beak and bite. And I was like, oh,
Oh yeah, when you start biting into bone and whatever.
oh, I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. But I had dumped so much cinnamon on top of it though.
There you
Cinnamon.
go.
and then that was it. But that's the only one that I really was like, this really, I can't do this. But the rest of the Filipino food I really liked,
And that's
especially
not.
So
I
like,
mean, it's more of
so
like
you
a
don't like
delicacy than anything.
you don't like the duck. You didn't try the duck that was baked in pumpkin in Korea.
oh, I tried regular duck. I tried everything else I tried I liked except that,
Oh,
just because I
okay.
could.
Yeah, at least you
But
tried it. I mean,
yeah, I did.
a
There was a
lot of
big
people
crowd of
don't
people
don't even
watching.
try it. They say they don't like it. So.
I was out on the street and I'm sitting there. Of course, I was in Iloilo City, and I'm sitting there. He's like, "You gonna try it?" I'm like, "Okay." And then I look around, and there's like 15, 20, 30 Filipinos all just sitting there watching me.
How about the
Become a
shrimp
spectacle
paste?
at that
They
point.
expected. I
Have
was like, ah.
Have
They
you
all
tried
started
the raw
laughing.
the raw
Huh?
shrimp? The raw shrimp, the shrimp
Raw shrimp?
paste. Yeah, the shrimp paste. I don't know what they call it in Tagalog. I mean in
Uh-huh.
English.
Bagoong?
It's
Bagoong?
bagoong, bagoong. They
Okay.
call it bagoong in Tagalog, but it's a small shrimp and it's raw.
Shrimp
Have you
paste.
seen that
Yeah, it's
one?
a shrimp paste.
It's a
I'm sure it's
fermented
good
shrimp.
as long as there's not like
No,
baby bones in
you
it.
will not like it. He will
I
not
wouldn't.
like it.
It's just
No.
salty. That's all it is.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
It's
one thing I
just
did notice is a lot of Filipino food is kind of salty.
Yeah.
And there are also Americans, they don't like the soy sauce, the fish sauce that
No, I like
Filipino
all that stuff.
uses. You do?
I like
no.
all of it.
That's good.
He's eating. Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
like
loves
the
adobo.
adobo. I like the
Wow.
quinoa. What's it?
Wow, sinigang. You're like my husband. He likes sinigang.
Kinilaw.
Buko pandan.
Kinila. Ah,
So this is how we communicate, me and my husband. I said, kain na, saing na. He knows what I'm trying to tell him. Make rice, set up the table, let's eat, something like that. So
yeah.
he knows
Mhm.
about those.
Of course, I
If
love
I'm
He
lechon.
if I'm sick, he
lechon.
knows
Yeah.
how to make rice. You know how to make rice, Eric?
I mean, I could figure it out, I guess.
I told him before. I told him before. As yeah, I can live in the US as long as what babe?
As long as you can have rice.
Okay,
As long as there's
We have
let
rice
me
here. That's not a problem.
let me
Right. I
help
mean,
you. Let me help you with it, okay? Let's cheat right in front of Loisy. Get a rice cooker and
uh,
then just put 1 cup of rice with 1 cup of water and that's it. Or you
uh,
follow the line. It says 1:1 or 2:2, something like that. Just follow the line. So how
but you have
much
to
rice
wash
you
the
put in
rice
there
first.
is the same amount of water you put in there. Very easy.
You have to yeah, you have to rinse the rice first before you put the
okay.
What kind of
one
I know how to
cup.
choosy
make it with parboiled rice,
malinis
where it's
ang
like
rice sa
partially already
US?
cooked. I used to
Ah.
make it all the time. Remember when I was in Saudi? I made it all the time.
Yeah.
It was
He
good
cooks
too. It was good.
rice.
But I didn't do it straight like it was a parboil, which means it's already partially
Yeah.
No,
not the same as what you guys do to cook it.
yeah. The only reason
But
why
he will
I
cook
was
for me.
like trying to tell you that because I told my husband if I'm sick, if I'm not able to move much because I don't feel well, you have to make me some rice. I'm Asian. That's what I told him.
He's like, you might starve to death, baby. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I even asked him as well. He will cook for me.
yeah, of course, baby.
Yeah, he
There
will
you
cook for
go.
me. And what can you cook?
I know how to make toast and cereal,
There you go.
Oatmeal?
But
oatmeal.
those are the things that you need to accept because those are the things that I accepted with my husband. If I say go make some dinner, you know what he's gonna do? He's going to McDonald's and buy me burger.
No, see, I can cook basic stuff. I can make like spaghetti and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, I
Or
can,
he'll make what do you call a salad for me. I said, "Where's the meat?"
But oh, he loves to eat only the peanut butter sandwich.
no, it's
Yeah.
because it's just what I've got here and it's easy. It's quick and it's healthy.
That's one
Yeah, but
thing.
you
That's
have
one thing
to.
you will learn, Loisy, because whenever you go out, they're always in a hurry. They're always in a fast food. So they buy burgers, they buy sandwiches,
I
they
ask.
buy pizza.
I don't push. Yeah, I don't like him eating fast food.
Yeah, but then sometimes
It's convenient.
life requires it. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean,
convenient.
especially if you're busy, especially like if you're doing army stuff, especially you'll eat whatever's in a vending machine if you have to.
But what I
It's
do,
only
Loisy, I would make a lot of food. Not a lot, but something that he can bring the
Enough.
next day. Enough, yeah, enough food that he can
Hmm.
bring the next day for lunch. So that's how you can avoid him buying fast food.
I eat leftovers. I'll eat leftovers.
There you go. Especially with
Yeah,
adobo. Oh my
we can
God, you can.
survive.
Yeah, we'll be
We
okay.
can survive. He
I'm
can
pretty sure
survive.
you can.
I'm
He
not
will
scared to try new
survive.
stuff. I'm not. I like trying new foods and different stuff. So
So what is your favorite food, Eric?
that's a tough question. My favorite food is probably Italian food. I love Italian food.
Italian? Oh, okay, just
Hmm
like my husband, Italian food. So,
hmm
Yeah, they like
But
okay.
pasta,
I like anything that's
steak.
flavorful, really super flavorful.
Uh-huh.
That's why I like Filipino food because it's got a lot of flavor. It's just
Uh-huh.
different flavors than what I'm used to, but I like it because I like the tanginess and like the
Yeah.
saltiness and the bitterness. I like that kind of stuff.
But
I
it's
love
good
Korean
that you
food for that reason.
explore,
Yeah.
different tastes. Like if you go on a different country, you would try
Oh
it. If
yeah.
you don't like it, fine, you don't like it. But you
hmm
tried. That's
hmm
good.
Oh yeah.
Because my husband's
I'm
so
not the.
choosy.
He
If it smells like
he's
if
not
it smells
much.
funny, he won't eat it.
No, I'll try anything. I don't care. I'll try it once. I'll try
He
anything
is not.
once.
Which one? But
I'll
you're
try
not like
anything once.
you don't like soup.
Yeah,
Like
it's not my
you
favorite.
can.
I'm not a
Yeah,
big soup.
yeah,
I don't like Vietnamese pho, whatever it is. I tried it.
Uh-huh.
I just don't like soup. Just kind of. I
yeah.
like.
He don't like that
I'll
soup.
eat. I mean, I'm not going to say no and like throw it out the window if that's all there is to
Mm-hmm.
eat. But I'm not going to pick that over say lechon or something else.
Yeah.
See, he loves lechon.
Lechon.
I'm not a lechon fan.
You're not.
I'm Filipino, and
You're not?
I mean, I'll eat it.
What?
I'm not. No, I'm not a. I think I said that before. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people go crazy when there's lechon, and then I can understand about the crispy skin and all that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I skip all that. I like the meat better than the skin.
Right. Right.
But I like the skin.
But
Yeah,
I like lechon, but
people love the
it's
skin.
kind of like it's like eating birthday cake. You can't eat birthday cake. It's not healthy. You can't eat birthday cake every day. You can't eat lechon every day. It's not good for you.
You know what? I
But
think in your area,
every once in a while, it's really, really good.
yeah, true,
So,
true. In your area, like Georgia and Florida area, I think they have a lot of Filipino stores that would sell those lechon. I envy you
I've
guys
seen.
because we
I
don't
haven't.
have that here.
I haven't seen any Filipino stores. There's Korean stores everywhere, but not Filipino stores.
Oh,
But
well,
there's
like
no
Asian
Filipino store
store, a
there.
mixed one.
Well, they might be. I just don't. I haven't seen any. They
Yeah,
have farmers markets here.
I think you have to look for it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm sure they're around. I just haven't seen any.
Maybe
Yeah,
Used
a
to
I
do
mean
mixed
work
most
down
of the
store.
time it's
in
inside the grocery, and then there's a Filipino area, something like this,
Well,
Probably.
or
they have
Filipino
Asian
food.
store.
Oh
They have
yeah. They've got those.
Asian aisle in Walmart. They have that in certain like grocery stores. But what I'm talking about is a full Asian store.
I probably do. I just haven't seen it. Like I said, I found
Mhm.
Cinemark here. I can't remember where now. I was so
Mhm.
excited, but it wasn't the same.
I can make cinnamon. It's
It's better when
easy.
it's fresh. This stuff was like it wasn't good.
Yeah,
I
you
was
like it when
disappointed.
you dip it in your from your lechon and then the cinnamon.
Yeah, you can not just lechon, dip anything in that. I love it. I just like that flavor. Like I said, the
Kuya,
vinegar and
Kuya, he likes kinilaw, the fish.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
nice.
That is that tuna or
you can. I
no,
can
something.
kilo. I can kilo anything
that's super
as long
good.
as the
Yeah,
fish is fresh.
Salmon.
yeah, I
Jatina
think
Yes,
and
he
Han,
it's
hello,
Nice.
hello to you as well. Thank you for joining us. We're just chit chatting about life
As
and
long
whatnot.
Yeah, as long as it's fresh, the fish is fresh, you
yep.
can do kinilaw.
Her cousin makes an awesome quinoa. Ronald,
Oh,
every time I went
yeah.
over there, he would make, oh, so good. I just sit there and eat it until I was almost.
I,
It's
I
like
was I
when
was
you go to a Mexican restaurant and eat too many chips, and then you're not even hungry for dinner. You ever
yeah.
Yeah.
done that? That's what I ate so much quinoa. I wasn't even hungry for like adobo or anything. It was so
wow.
good. It was really good.
You know my mom, the first time that my mom met Eric, my mom prepared the mango and the ripe mango and then this ibos, ano ba yun? Biko, something like you have to
Yeah.
wrap it in the coconut
Sticky
leaf.
rice and mango.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ate a lot. Also, that I don't even know. I thought he will not like it, but I think he ate like 4 pieces of it
Yes.
in one
Mm.
sitting.
People love it. I mean, I go to
Yeah.
Thai restaurants all the time, and everyone orders that as their dessert.
Yeah, I think it's and then I told Sisi Shay also, babe, with regards to that Ronald, that whenever you go to Cebu, she can take Ronald with her, and I mean with them,
Yeah.
and tour around the whole Cebu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He knows Cebu like the back of his hand for sure. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that he likes to go back to the Philippines because he wants to meet my cousin again.
Ronald.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be nice if I go with you, Loisy. I'd be shy to like approach your cousin like by myself.
Yeah, if you are with my cousin, you will be safe, but
Oh yeah.
just don't let him drink a lot.
Yeah, don't do that. He'll be okay. Ronald's the one. Ronald's the one who introduced me to those. So,
Mm. He's a good guy.
he's a very good guy.
Oh, I
He's a
saw
very good
I
guy.
saw a picture here. Do you eat bitter melon? Have
Bitter
you tried
melon?
bitter melon? Yeah,
I don't know. I may have.
you don't know. It's bitter. That's why it's called bitter melon.
Probably. There wasn't anything I didn't try. Anybody tried handed me to try to eat, I did when I was over there. So I probably did.
Okay, maybe like Loisy can prepare that for you. You know the ginisang ampalaya?
I
Ampalaya,
I
bitter
asked him
melon,
the other
bitter
the
gourd.
other night, the bitter gourd. Yeah, I asked him the other night.
The only thing that I'm afraid to eat will be what's that stinky, the durian? I don't think I can eat that. That
Durian.
stuff smells.
Durian.
I don't like that either. I
That
can't get over the
smells terrible.
smell. I can't get
I
over the
don't I
smell.
don't but I like the candy. I
what
don't
what
like
I
the fruit.
realized, it's not stinky. The smell is so strong that makes you crazy, I think. But it's not
Yeah.
stinky at all. It's just too
I
strong.
smelled durian when I got off the plane in Manila. I smelled durian when I walked outside.
Especially probably in Cebu and Davao, right?
Well, it was in
Yeah.
Manila Airport, the main.
Manila?
I was,
Wow.
what does that smell? And she's like, durian. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. Oh, but then everything
And then
else.
I think you will not like also the dried fish.
Oh, I like dried fish. I've already had dried fish. Had it for breakfast
Oh
the other
really?
day. Yeah, put it on rice and
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Because when you go to the hotels, the buffet, they got the breakfast buffets that have was
Yeah.
dried fish, Filipino food.
So how was it? Do you
When I was
like
in
it?
Yeah.
It's
Cebu,
too salty for you.
Not not
no,
not
no.
the big one. It's a
You
small
take
the
a
small fish.
yeah, the little ones. You take a thing of rice and you put
Danggit.
the fish on top, and then mix it
Ah,
all
maybe
together.
danggit.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah,
it.
maybe danggit.
Which buffet that was that? I was in a hotel as well, and they had the Filipino breakfast. They had every kind of breakfast, but they had the Filipino side too.
I can't
They
remember.
always
It
have
was
that. They always have dry fish.
Yeah, it was great. I liked it. I get tired of. I mean, I don't go to the Philippines so that I can eat waffles and bacon, and
Yeah,
I go to the
true.
Philippines so that I can eat Filipino food. So I loved
That's
that.
that's that's good, Eric. I really appreciate that on you. Like
I don't know.
you
I mean,
would try and find McDonald's
You can
where
do it
when
anywhere,
you're
right? You
in
go anywhere, you just
Cebu,
try
whatever.
local food.
yeah, that's the whole
Uh,
exciting part about being there is like you just see something different, not so I can be home. I'm not home. I want to experience
I don't
all
get
of
that when people go, and that's like my mom's side. That's the way they are. They'll only eat what they know,
it.
and that's what I hate about them. Like they went to they took a tour because I know my son, my two kids were with them on the. It was like a religious tour. They went to Israel,
Oh,
and they landed and they were looking for Chinese food. I'm like, you're in Israel. You're in the Middle
Chinese food.
East. Like, can't you guys eat middle? No, we don't like it. They're looking for Kentucky Fried Chicken in
yeah.
Israel. I'm like, what's wrong with you people?
No, yes, I can't do that. People like to have bottles of ranch dressing shipped over to them because they can't handle living without ranch dressing on everything that they eat. Like, what? I was guys like those teachers that when I was in Korea, I taught for a year in Korea, and there were guys like that. I mean, they had ranch dressing shipped over. They'd mail it to them because they have.
You know what I
Big
miss
cases
about
of ranch
Korea?
dressing.
You know
Huh?
their salad dressings. They use fruits for their salad dressings. Let's say
Probably.
kiwi flavor,
Oh yeah, yeah,
strawberry
yeah.
flavor,
They
strawberry
put
with
sugar on
chocolate.
weird stuff there. Did you
Yeah,
get the pizza with powdered sugar and corn on it?
yeah. I don't
What's
like that
wrong?
part, but I'm saying it's just the dressing, they sell
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
stores. So I was trying to make my kiwi dressing one time here. It's not the same. That's
No,
what I miss.
that's one thing. That's one thing about the Korean food. They add sugar to a lot of stuff, like powdered
Yeah.
sugar. To a lot of bread products, especially. I was like, God, it was hard to find just a regular loaf of bread that didn't have powdered sugar in
Oh, have you tried that Burger King? So they put chocolate in it, in the
it. No, I
burger.
haven't.
In
No,
the
Oh, you
burger?
haven't tried that? Yeah.
Oh man.
no, I'm not a big of a
It
chocolate
tastes
fan.
different. The Burger King tasted
I
so
bet it
different.
tastes different.
Yeah, they come with a shot of insulin.
Well,
I
I'm surprised you didn't try the Burger King, like on a local store, not inside, the base. But I'm talking about outside the store,
well, I didn't try. I never tried a
outside the base.
chocolate. I never tried a chocolate burger, but I used to go to McDonald's and get the bulgogi burger all the time because it was really good.
And bulgogi burger.
that
Yeah,
that
they have
sounds
the
good.
bulgogi burger.
It was
It's not. It's
really
That
good.
sweet.
sounds good.
It was really
Probably
Well,
good.
sweet.
yeah.
It was good though.
Kuya Foodie is good in making steak.
I love steak.
Steak master. Nice.
Yeah. You are having the same Eric is he likes also the raw, the medium rare.
Oh yeah.
Medium rare. Oh, okay. Do you like cooking, Eric?
I can't go past medium rare.
No,
I
because then
can't.
it's like
I
eating
can't.
a piece of leather. It's like eating
Yeah,
a
I cannot.
piece of a shoe.
Might as well have a burger if I'm going to cook it any
Yeah.
more than that.
It gets tough. You can't taste the flavor. It
Ping.
cooks all the flavor out of it.
It's
If it's
it's
like,
also Italian, right?
if it's like that, I don't need, and I don't put any. Like a lot of people would put A1 sauce. I don't put any A1 sauce on my on my
I
steak.
don't. I
Well,
don't
you don't.
cook.
If it's cooked medium rare, you don't need it because it's still
Mhm.
got flavor from the juices. But if
Yeah.
it's too cooked, if it's overcooked, then yeah, you got to put something on it. Otherwise, it's like eating a piece of your leather belt.
If it's missing
You know,
flavor, then
so-
I just put a little bit of salt on it. That's it.
yeah,
Salt and pepper. But I don't use the sauces
yeah,
for steak.
Shouldn't really need it if you cook it properly.
right.
So, Eric, if I may ask, where did you stay? Like just the area in Korea? Where did you
I was
stay?
in Seoul in the Sangmun area.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was
very
awesome. I
nice
loved it.
area to stay. So, yeah, I didn't get the chance to stay in Seoul, but we had like, short vacations in Seoul. I
Okay.
had so much fun staying in Seoul,
Yep.
especially the shopping strip in Seoul.
I'm going to tell you something. The mass transit system there is the best in the entire world.
Yes, it is.
In the world, better than any. I've been to Paris. I've been to London. Better than those. It's better than Japan's because it's got signs in English and Chinese and Korean.
Yeah,
So it's
Japan,
user friendly.
you know, it's just Japanese for the most
Yeah.
part.
And they stuff you on there, and the trains are bigger, they're more comfortable. It's the best mass transit system I've ever seen. It was awesome. You could go
So we
anywhere.
stayed on the north side where Camp Casey is, you know, Wijongbu area. And
Right.
then we were transferred on the south side, Daegu.
Okay.
But I never stayed in the middle
Daegu.
where Seoul is. So I always
All right.
use the transit. I always use the train to go back and forth for that.
Of course. Right. Gotta use the trains. I never did any. I took cabs maybe. The only time I ever took cabs is when it got too late, and I couldn't.
You have your bike, right? In
Yeah, I
Korea?
rode that I rode that bike 3 times.
Yeah.
You cannot ride bikes on sidewalks in Seoul. You will crash. I crashed
Oh,
because people don't get out of the way. And there's just too many
so
people.
There's so many people. Yeah.
Way too many. So I almost crashed into a little old lady. She wouldn't get out of the way. I was ringing the bell. She wouldn't get out of the way. So I just crashed, and I was like, all right, that's it. And I put it up, and I never got it up.
Have you
So-
tried their dried squid with beer?
No, I don't drink. That was the one thing about Korea. It's like everyone said, I've been sober since 1998. That was the one thing about Korea. Everyone's like, I was like, I don't drink. I'll go with you and
So,
drink a
cause-
Sprite.
Because Korea is like Germany. At lunchtime, they'll be drinking beer.
Soju. and stuff,
Lunchtime,
yeah.
not just beer, soju. You know, the hard liquor. So I'm like,
Yep.
ooh, what's going on? And then you would see them while working. They're all flushed. They're all red.
Oh yeah, red face. This
Because
is so
they
funny
have
because they get red
soju.
face. They all,
Yeah, they had
That's so-
soju for lunch. I'm
Soju.
like, wow.
you
I
see all
envy
these,
you
especially the
guys.
older guys that get really flushed. They get really
Mhm.
flushed. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Yep. The red face.
red face. Yes. I even told
Yeah.
somebody, you know what? I can smell the alcohol in you. Can you go and brush your
Oh my
teeth?
goodness.
I told them that, or change your clothes at least. And he smoked. So I'm like, I can smell it inside the office. Please change your clothes and brush your teeth.
Getting on the train on a Sunday afternoon later because they all go to
Yeah,
church and then they go hiking. Then after they go
obviously,
hiking, they
like-
drink.
Yeah, that
They
too.
all stink. They're all wearing hiking gear. It's all these older, like middle-aged and older Koreans, and they all wear hiking. So they're all wearing like $500 worth of hiking gear, and they're all sitting there with their little sticks. And all the men are like red-faced and stinky and getting all loud and belligerent. And their wives are like, ugh.
But
And
you
I'm
know,
just sitting there
Eric,
laughing.
that I would understand if you're riding with them inside the train and you would
Yeah.
you would see them with a stick, you know that they came from the mountain, then you would smell them, it's
Right.
okay. Or somebody smelling like alcohol. But if you're inside the office and somebody
Office,
smells
yeah.
like alcohol or smells like he just came from the mountain and whatnot, you gotta ask it really bothers me though. Like, can you change your clothes, please?
That's the one thing about the culture there that's very centered around that drinking
Mhm.
and going out afterwards. So, yeah, that was one thing I didn't like about it.
I
Come
had
on,
my
go
share.
drinking.
I had my share of fun in Korea though. I tried not drinking on lunchtime, but at least I tried the alcohol.
Sure, yeah.
And I tried drinking with them, but
I just went out with them. And
I have low tolerance in alcohol.
Yeah, I can't. I just oh.
You think they're drinking seriously, I guess.
Oh, they do. It's very much a drinking culture. So
It is. Every household they have their own bar.
mm.
It's a thing for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least one
Yeah.
shelf would contain alcohol from an American friend they have, a gift halfway done, something like that. And as soon as an American enters their home, they will offer you alcohol.
Mhm.
That's how it is in Korea.
The conversation I've had many, many times. No. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, besides that, it was great.
I would have, yeah. I can't say I'm surprised because every time I go, especially to like a Korean restaurant here, there's always alcohol,
Oh yeah.
and it's always it's always kind of front and center. It's always
Yeah.
large bottles or
Mhm.
whatever, mini bottles.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not surprised.
It was very much an integral part of the whole dining experience and culture there as far as networking and everything else. So I was kind of, I don't know, I felt kind of like an odd man out sometimes, but most of the time people didn't care. Once they kind of, I was older anyway, so it wasn't like I was some young And I was older and kind of outside of that circle anyway, so it was all right. And like I said, the food was great, so it was okay.
That's good.
When you were in army, like you used to drink a lot.
No, yeah, when I was in my early 20s, like mid 20s, yeah. I got all of that out of my system when I was young. And I was like, that's
Yeah.
enough.
Well,
Your
I think
husband is drinking
as a
still,
soldier,
Shay?
Huh?
yeah, he still drinks. He was assigned in Germany, so like I said, at McDonald's at breakfast, they serve alcohol. That's how it is in Germany. So I don't care if he drinks.
That's how it is in France.
No. He was assigned in Germany. We went to France, but what I'm saying is, as long as he can control himself, he's fine, and don't abuse the alcohol, or else I'm gonna report him.
Right, right.
I
Well, that
told
was
him
my
that,
issue.
like, yeah, if
I,
he's gonna harm me just because of drinking alcohol, then I'm gonna report you. That's what I told
no, I
him.
said that was the reason I quit. It was getting to a point where it was gonna start ruining my life. So I was like,
Oh,
uh,
well, congratulations. That's
you know,
good. You
had to
you're
A
all
lot of
decide.
done
people
with
don't
it.
see that.
I
Yeah.
did. It was
A
like
lot of
I had
people
some
just keep
eye-opening
going and
experience.
going.
Had a couple of eye-opening moments, and that was it. I was like, that's it.
I told him it's good that you're not drinking because I will drink.
That's fine. No, trust me, you're not the won't be the first lady.
Yeah, but you know what? Just when you go to the United States, just offer him once, and then if they don't like it, don't push it. That's how it is. You want beer here, and if they don't want it,
Mhm.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's not like Korea. People don't care. There's a lot more people that are sober here. It's not
Yeah,
such a big deal. Sobriety's not such a big deal. You
yeah.
know, like it is there. So, but Korea was fun. Seoul was just, there's 53 million people in Korea total, South Korea, and 26 million of those people live in Seoul.
You,
Half
well,
of the country lives in that city. So when
also,
you ride the bus or you ride the train, you're never gonna. You might see.
yeah.
I saw the same face maybe twice, maybe three times in a year of riding the train and the bus every day.
Yeah.
Always somebody different. There's one thing that was pretty cool about it.
And you would see rich people riding the train, like with all
I'd see
the
some people that were the same because we do the same
jewelry.
commute every morning, but
Yeah,
not very often.
it's very safe in
Oh my
Korea,
goodness. So
and I like the technology too. They're very high in technology.
they have an amazing culture there as far as crime and everything goes. There's just no hardly anything, hardly any. It's crazy. You walk around at 2 o'clock in the morning out there.
Yeah, they have CCTV all over Loisy. And if you live in an
It's
apartment in
same.
your hallway, they have CCTV.
Yep.
In the
Yeah,
streets, you
yeah.
have
He showed me
CCTV.
also.
Yeah,
He showed me also when he was in Korea that there's a CCTV here and there, but I don't know that much. Like
and so don't
everywhere.
don't don't park anywhere because they'll give you a ticket. All they will show you as evidence is the screenshot or I mean a picture of your tag.
Yep.
That you parked there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just parking and driving in Korea and Seoul. Oh, honestly, anybody does it. It's crazy. They have. Hey man, one of the apartment complexes next to me in one of the buildings had a machine, and you park your car, and it would pick your car up like on a carousel,
Yeah.
and then you could next switch to park the car, and then it'd pick it up and move it
Yeah.
all this until your car was sitting all the way up in the air, swinging on this little carriage. And when you wanted to
Oh,
leave, you put your number in, and it would bring your car down so that you could pull it out and then drive off.
Yeah. They have that machine.
oh.
Yeah.
Because it was easier. It took up less space in a parking lot, so they just had a machine that just rotated your car up and down. Never seen it. It was crazy.
The apartment we lived in Daegu, I think it was like 7 floors down. Basement parking. 7 floors down.
You're not driving. There's no big pickup trucks either. It's all little cars. There's no SUVs and stuff like that. It's all
I can imagine there would be like not like over here, like pickups and bigger
right.
pickups.
You see them every once in a while, but for the mostly like maintenance guys. But everybody else drove little Hyundais and little Daewoo's. What was the other one?
The bongo, they call it bongo. The
Yeah,
bongo
all
truck,
these
the blue
crazy brands I've never
trucks.
seen anymore.
Yeah, the blue trucks.
Yep.
Oh, you got a delivery. You would see that blue truck coming in. That's Bongo.
Yeah, there's a tiny one. Yeah, the little tiny trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Sisi Shay almost leave Korea, she's also excited. Yeah, I'm going
Well,
back
you know,
to the
it's fun while you're there, but eventually you get to a point where it's time to go.
Yeah.
Time to do something
True.
different. It's not your home culture. I mean, you're never going to be like a Korean. You know,
Yes.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care if you speak Korean fluently. You're never going to be a Korean. That's just not how it works. So eventually, you got to reach.
I even miss Philippines. You know, like
Yeah.
I would tell my husband after a while, can we visit the Philippines? I stayed
Yeah.
here in the United States, right? So
It's
can we
not
go back to
home.
the Philippines and visit?
Philippines is home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a little.
Yeah.
You got a little dose of it every once in a while. Just to remind yourself.
Yeah. When you're in the US, you can go home only Sisi Shay like after 3 years, 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right?
3 years, 4 years.
Even Kuya Foodie, how long you'd never been in the Philippines? I mean, the last
My
time you
last time
visited
was
Philippines.
2007.
Is it because
2007.
that's your choice, right? Or was that something you just?
Well, sort of my choice, but most of my
Yeah.
family is here.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. My dad is in the Philippines. Yeah, but he comes here every once in a while. It's not like I don't
Okay.
see him, but I would love to visit again.
Yeah, with my story though, probably would just be almost the same with Lois, but I never vlogged about it. So
Right.
I came into the United States as a fiance. So I told my family, I am seeing you the next year. I'll be
Right.
concentrating on my marriage. I'm gonna build my family there, and I'm gonna establish myself in the United States. So let's see after 5 years, I said. Luckily, we were assigned in Korea after 4 years, so I was able
That's
to,
close.
jump in Korea to Philippines. Yeah, 4 hours
Yeah.
plane ride,
Yeah.
right?
That's great.
It's just like going from one state to another. So what I did
Right.
was visit them on the 4th year,
See?
but I became a citizen on my 4th year as well. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like the twist to that story.
Yeah.
Like what I said, I didn't go home. I try not to go home just to complete my paperwork. No, I stayed in the United States for 4 years straight.
Yeah, I really have
Okay.
no reason to go except for vacation.
Well, that would be it. I mean, if your family's not, except for your dad, is not there anymore, there's really no home.
Yeah. Well, my
It's a
dad
nice
is
place to
in
visit.
Colorado as well. My family's in Colorado as well. That's the reason why. My dad, my sister, my brother was in
See,
Colorado.
that's perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
I told Eric if we will be having a baby, I will bring it to the Philippines.
I told her no.
I don't
I
know.
just argue with her.
They
I
were-
don't know.
but you need to deliver it. You need to deliver it in the United States.
See?
But you can
yeah,
visit with.
deliver.
Yeah.
Oh, then go raise it DMRC in the Philippines?
You not raise it in the Philippines, but you can visit the Philippines.
I had that dream once. I'd miss my kids too much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't mind my kids learning GMRC because I think Filipinos are some of the most well-mannered people I've ever met in my life. I wouldn't mind all my kids learning how to act, but
Mhm.
I'm just not sure that I want the rest of the. I want them to spend too much time over there.
Yeah.
I'd be worried about them. I'd miss them.
They may pick up some really bad habits.
Well, there's good and bad habits everywhere, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to see my kids, any kids that I raise in the United States, act more like Filipinos. Just to be honest with you, and not like the typical American kids I see running around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well,
my
it's a mixed
personal
culture
opinion.
anyway. That's the beauty of the mixed culture. You get to give your American side, and Loisy would give her Filipino side.
Yeah,
Like mix all the good values. Don't take
Please.
bad.
You know what
things, you know.
he told me before when I said that I'm going to bring the kids over. How many kids, or one kid or two in the Philippines? And then he told me, why are you going to make money for my kids? Are you going to
Make money
I said
for my
I will register them or try them to go for commercials like this
yeah,
because
right.
they will be
Exploit my
cute
kids.
and
Hey, that's a plus of like your kids looking good, but
Right,
you
right.
need to you need to let them study. Let them finish their studies first before they can choose what they want to do.
Well, I told because
That's what I told him.
my dad's parents, my father's parents were missionaries in the Philippines. He grew up in Apari, up in the northern part of
Apari.
Luzon, I guess is that what
Pari,
it is.
okay.
Yeah.
And so he speaks Ilocano and everything, but he grew up going to school with Filipinos, and he said, when I grew up, he said, when I was a kid, I was a minority, and I know what that's like. He says, I don't want. So, and he said, kids are kids. It doesn't matter
Yes.
where you are, because And I said, I'm not sure that I want my kids to go through this. I don't know if I want you raising my kids in the Philippines as little mestizos that get picked on all the time. So.
Yeah.
I told him if we're going to fight, I will just bring the kid to the back of the
No, you're not
Philippines.
kidnapping my kids.
Nah,
Not gonna be on.
kidnap. No, I'm not kidnapping.
But
Not going to be on first edition.
But Eric, if what they call this, your kid looks like American, I'm pretty sure it will look like an American. It's not picking on them. It's more like they appreciate the looks. They like the looks. They like the white
and I'm just
skin,
kidding. Anyway. I know that it would be different now. That was back in the 1950s when they weren't used to seeing any. They didn't have TV. They didn't have anything back then. Way up in there.
Okay.
Right. So when he shows up, they're like, this is like an alien from another planet, right? This little white fat kid. So yeah, they picked on him. I'm sure it'd be different now.
Yeah.
But he had some stories to tell me though. But he said he got used to it.
My husband, one experience he had was because somebody requested we go to the red light district in the Philippines. So I brought him there. They're all available. They're all like divorcee and all that, trying to look for wives or whatnot. I said, well,
Yeah,
okay, I'll be your translator, but don't bring my husband with you, okay? That's what I told them. So all we did is we went to the area, the city, but we never checked in, on the red light district. We're like kind of far from them. But as soon as
Grabe, taas ng mga pinag-usapan. Hi, I'm back.
as soon as we went there, the kids saw him. So the kids approached him. I said, "Oh, don't be giving them money or for whatnot." They just went to him and trying to hug him and all that.
Oh yeah.
I said, "Let's go." They think you're a celebrity.
Hi, Mr.
Right.
How are you?
Yeah. Then look at you like you got like yeah. It's very different.
That's why also I'm telling Eric before. I said sometimes he is always talking about his age or whatever. I said go back to the Philippines and then let's see how many girls we're going to run after.
No, I don't. That's not what I don't care about.
Well, you don't really subject your husband or your fiance to that kind, but it's just somebody's request and it's a
Yeah, I got you.
birthday. So like we have to bring him there because he's a bachelor, he's wanting to get married. So I don't care what he wants to do with his life, but he really wants to go to that area, right?
Ano ba meron? Ano pinag-uusapan niya? Hi, hello. I'm
We're talking
back.
about red light district.
Hi, red light district. I'm very professional on those topics.
What the heck? What is the professional part of red light district?
With the red light district, I can give you a very good advice. What is the pros and the cons?
Hello?
I don't know if we need it, Mom.
You know what the pros are. What's the cons?
Yeah, I could probably think. Well, I could probably come up with those myself. I'll pass on that. I never liked that. I had friends of mine that would do that all the time. Talk about what was it, Angel City or whatever. The
Pro is you get the fun, but the cons is you get
fun.
you get the empty pocket.
That's a given.
yeah, no thanks.
But the fun part though, we went to Germany and Amsterdam. I've seen all those stores, like for the toys and clothing and all that. I got so shocked.
It's very different there.
I got so surprised. I said, I'm
Okay.
not gonna
Okay.
use those toys. I'm not gonna use those clothes. Nah.
Yeah. I had friends in the army that would go to the red light districts in different places all the time. They didn't have any problem with it. I could never, even when I was single, I just couldn't. I was like,
To each their own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I was like, you do your thing, but it's not my thing.
Exactly. Or even in Korea, they have a lot of those, but
Oh yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. No thanks.
No thanks.
Not my thing. Not my style.
Me neither.
Yeah. Something about it just doesn't rub it. It rubs me the
Bakit ka
wrong way.
natatawa?
I don't know what it is. Old fashioned, I guess.
Why pay when I can get it for free?
Well, I mean, I don't, yeah. I could get into this whole discussion about it, but I just think that, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
don't
pretty
put
much.
Eric into trouble.
No, it's not that. I never, even like I
I'm
said, even
just
when I was
kidding.
single and I was crazy and
I'm
drinking
just
and doing
kidding.
all that crazy, I could never justify it in my head. Just like, dude. No.
But there's people on the other side that, that's basically their life. And I see a lot of vlogs about it too on YouTube.
I just
Crazy.
I can't wrap my mind around it. And I'm like, hey, you know what? Do you? But whatever. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy vlogs out there.
Exactly.
He's done. We don't like this kind of stuff.
Nope.
No.
Well, folks, it's time for me to bow out, back to work after fooling around here.
Yeah, I've got to get some stuff done too.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Thank you
Thank you,
for
thank you.
conversation.
Thank you,
Really
Foodie.
enjoyed it today.
Yes.
Thank you, Kuya Foodie.
Thank you,
Talk to you
Eric,
guys.
for stopping by, and
Of course.
wish you guys good luck, and keep
Thank
us
you,
posted.
Eric. It was a pleasure to see you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
It
was
was a
gonna
pleasure to
say,
see
I
your
don't-
picture as well.
I just couldn't
Yeah,
show
this is
my
the first.
face right now because I don't
You
think
I
have to
couldn't
show
even.
your face.
I couldn't show my face right now because I'm really busy with stuff.
Weird.
Yeah.
But I'll
Usually I am
visit you
too. I'll just,
someday.
yeah,
I'll
that's
meet
fine.
you someday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm excited
you,
for the both of you to have your honeymoon here in my island. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay,
There you go.
goodbye guys. Thank you so much.
Good night, Kuya Foodie.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much,
Sis
everyone, especially
Michelle.
everyone that's still on the chat. Maraming salamat po, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Hope you
Bye.
guys have a good
thank
weekend, and
Bye.
God bless. Stay safe.
All right.